Alex, you lie, you said tomorrow.
Wait, was I supposed to stream tomorrow? Wait. Hold on a second. Now you're making me question my own sanity. Hold on one moment. October 21st. Maybe our time zones got a little switched up, menu. So nice.
Wow, time
Maybe they got a little
flies.
switched
Thanks
up.
for 2 years of great vibes.
Thank you so much, menu, and thank you so much, Bones. Appreciate it. Today's the 21st. Oh my god, I'm being gaslit today. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I'm in Spain. That makes sense. Yeah, for a second there, menu, I was like, hell no. If I'm supposed to be off today, I'm gonna lose it. 22nd for me. It's actually the 19th. Actually, it's the 31st for me, guys. I'm pooping right now. I don't know how, but what the fuck, Avo? You're pooping right now? Have a good poop. It's the 23rd for me. It's the 26th here. It's Halloween, baby. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Where did I put my water? Hello, hello. Today's going to be a longer stream. I hope everyone... Fibrous? I mean, that's good. Is everyone getting their fiber in recently? Everyone been having enough fiber? I supplement my fiber with Fiber One bars. Today's sponsor. Today is Get Mad at Everything kind of Monday. Oh, I feel that, Wingy. Today has also been a day. Already bought my Constance, so I will need you to validate my purchase. I hope I will be able to. Today is one of those days. I will admit, though, I got everything I needed to get done except for one thing. Well, actually two things. But I am sleepy right now, dude. So, I hope I can entertain you guys through today's stream. Because I feel a little bit sleepy, a little tired. How October is almost over? For real, dude. My diet is strictly chosen by the hospital. What are they feeding you right now, Nev? I've had a sweet day. Got new earbuds and an AeroPress. Ooh, AeroPress, good. We like AeroPress. AeroPress, very nice. The MK1 TKL Anno is insane. It's real good. Real good. But I hope everyone's day has been good, though. I know some people said they've had a bad Monday. I hope it ended up being okay. When are you claiming Alexotos on Blue Sky? What's Blue Sky again? My knowledge of things is a little slow this week. Which one's Blue Sky? What is it? There's too many new things. Need October to end ASAP so I can see fewer political ads. When is that? Is that this week? I don't know anything about the American politics, but Twitter, but not owned by Elon. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm pressing X to doubt, and I'm pressing hard, bro. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be cool for like 1 month, and then no one's gonna use it again. This happens to every platform that I get pumped up and psyched about. There was even a photo app. I don't even remember what it was called, but there was an app that I liked a lot. It was just photos, no videos. And I signed up. I posted so many things there, and nobody hopped on board. And I was so sad because I hate Instagram with a burning passion. But I don't know. I feel like every single time I jump ship, I'm like, yeah! And then, Blue Sky's been out for a year or two. The guy that founded Twitter runs it. Can you do that? Can you sell your business and then just make another one of the same thing? GTM, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate
Constance
that, dude.
greater than Jane. Ooh. Devilish face.
Damn. Okay. Blue Sky's been around long enough to no longer be considered a flash. Alright, in the pan, okay. Constance better than Jane, though. Damn. Capitalism. First time I'm watching Twitch stream, really like YouTube reviews. Thank you, Cobius. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be very, very real with you guys right now. There was a few YouTube comments that I feel like I got a little annoyed at this morning, and I may have responded. Because there were some dumb things people kept saying, and I was getting a little annoyed personally, but it made me feel better typing them out. So, whatever. First time chatter. Hey, yo. What's up, Moose? How you doing? Ori 60 Extras came out yesterday. Do you recommend TX clip-ins? Yeah, they're fine for that. That or cherry clip-ins are fine. Alice got the juicy comments. It's just another person that was upset at the fact that I disclose partnerships and sponsorships, and if someone lets me keep a board, or if I'm unsure if someone wants to let me keep a board, someone got mad that I disclosed it. And it was just like, would you rather me lie? But they found it so annoying that I had to say it for 5 seconds. I wanted to get the Constance, but she's so timeless / minimalist. I'm too electric for her. Damn. Damn. What does thwompy mean? I think when people refer to thwompy, I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know which sound profile they mean. I think it might be a joke that people are kind of doing with thwompy. But if it's serious, I'm actually not 100% sure. But I think when people say that, although I think it's one of the worst automatopoeia words, just because it doesn't actually sound like I don't know. Anyways, I think people are trying to say
already. Wow, love
thank
it.
You just appreciate it. It's a real thing. It started on TikTok like last year. The word thwompy. I think they're trying to say thocky and creamy, and that's just what ended up the saying is. But yeah, I don't know. But like I actually was talking to you guys about, just to like reiterate it here, I put it in Discord because I want to make it super clear. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I see sometimes it's funny to like, you can talk about it, you can have your laughs and stuff with friends and yeah, all that stuff. But like, if, for example, let's just say, I don't know, let's pick someone in chat. Let's just say Elquan comes to me and he's like, Alex, like really new to this hobby. I've been looking at this board, it's clacky, and I really want to build it. And then your first response is, what's clacky? I don't know what clacky is. Ugh, so annoying. That's not the words we use. Like, bro, you're being elitist, and you're honestly just being a fucking brat. Like, just shut up. Like, you know what it means. Don't try to play it off like you don't. Like you're a cool guy, But yeah, it's just real annoying. And then you're also turning off the person who's asking you a question. Like, they're just asking you a simple question. They may not know what term you like, but it pisses me off. Again, you can joke around about things. No one's saying you can't joke. No one's saying you can't do, hey, like thwompy thack like we're doing right now. It's funny, but like, don't act like when you know someone's brand new. Diego? Diego told us your real first name is Alejandro? Honestly, I'll trust Diego on that one. I'll take his word. What's up, Diego? What'd you guys build? I want a cronky board. I want a crusty board. Hola? Hi, Diego. How do you even... Alejandrotos? Is that how you would say that? I don't know if I like that. Oh, you built a Kaze? Nice. Oh my god, dude. Is that it now? I wanted Uncrustables? Hey, yo. Joss, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Hey, Cody, you're just adding shit to my name now. Although, that's a pretty sick name. You guys, that'd be a really sick name. I really like that. Big Alex. Hey, yo, I like that too. Can your next build be a clack... My next... Speaking of sounds for builds, I hope you guys are going to love today's Switch choices I put together for you guys. So this is a new one. We haven't seen these here. Little new. Haven't used these. I believe they're called Cherry MX Nixies. I'll try them out. So today we're building the Constance. Very excited for this one here. Very. Also, Diego, thank you again, bro. I don't know if you have to take off right now, but you do, you buddy. We're building the Constance today. The Constance looks sweet. I've been looking forward to this build for the last 2.5 weeks. The Constance, hopefully I get my USD. Okay, perfect. The Constance starts at 369. Actually, sorry, technically it starts at or actually, is this just, how does KBD fans work here for adding the prices together? Hold on, I'm wrong on that. It doesn't start at 369. It starts at, hold on, let me add everything up together because this is annoying with this website. 433. That's, wait, why am I getting a waffle? What is this? Why are they giving me a discount on this? A $6 discount. I will admit, I'm going to say this about KBD fans. I don't like the way their website calculates things. It's kind of annoying. Starts at 433, let's just say, and then the next one up, let's just add everything to the cart here. The most expensive version you can use Divinity. Fine, I'll use Divinity. Divinity. Should have been $3.99 base. Maybe it's just wrong on KBD fans then. Let's just use Divinity then. Fuck it. It's honestly probably easier to navigate this website. My one problem with KBD fans is I do wish they would just have like a bundled price that makes more sense instead of having to navigate things on their website. Say, okay, maybe I was right then. Yeah, it starts at around $3.99. Do they have the option for the PCB here? Actually, what is the option for the Divinity PCB? Can you pick a Divinity PCB here? Or does everything ship with just one PCB? Or do you have to buy that separately? Hold on one second. Now I'm a little confused. So you have to buy it separately. So it ends up being, oh, okay, so maybe we should just go off KBD fans. Hold on one second. Fuck it, let's just go back to KBD fans. I was already there. I already had it loaded up. Thank you, Sentient. I appreciate it, dude. And the most expensive version would be, let's just say we have to add $70 to it. So $529-ish would be the most expensive version. $529 for the most expensive with the hot swap PCB. It comes in a variety of different colors.
I've missed almost a year's worth of streams being deployed.
Thank you, sis.
Glad to finally back and hang with you, Alex.
Happy to have you back, bro. Thank you. I'm talking with the PCB here, by the way, guys, not without. So it's going to come in a bunch of different colors. It's going to come in what's called, I believe it's pronounced Assam, black, purple, cream, silver, gray, and then raw. Raw is really cool, by the way. Raw is actually the one that I would have loved to take a look at. I think we have silver today. And then the weights are interesting too.
Gifted a tier 1 sub
Thank
to
you,
the
Nev.
sharer.
So I already know what I have here. And this is, again, another criticism to... Actually, let me see if Divinity's website is like this as well. I didn't even think to check Divinity's website. Not so much to anyone who is involved. I think this is just a website thing that it's a little frustrating. Okay, Divinity's website actually works better for this, in my opinion. But on KBD fans, if you shop there, you kind of have to scroll down to get a look at the Phoenix weight. And then you kind of have to scroll over the stone weight for the Phoenix weight to appear. Again, I think I love KBD fans. I've had nothing but great things with them. I still think their website needs a smidge of work to be a little bit easier to understand with things. Not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, when I was looking at it the other day, I noticed that and I was like, oh, I hate the fact that it took me a little while to find out where the example of Phoenix was. All those examples of the weights for KBD fans, in my opinion, should be in the product description area. Anyways, very small gripe, nothing crazy, but it looks like a great board. I am so excited to take a look at this thing. Like I said, it starts at around 433-ish with the PCB, and then ends up at about 529-ish with the PCB. So that's going to be nice. Phoenix or Phoenix? I made it. Vidimi Key, how are you doing? But yeah, it's going to be quite a nice looking build. Some other little things before we open this up. I guess we can read some of the introduction here. I've been told that people really like some of the history about the board too. So the Constance keyboard is a TKL size keyboard with a split plate top mounting. That's a mouthful there. The design principle is that we want the Constance TKL to be a daily driver with a minimalist design but with attractive details that are not too flashy. Which is actually something that we talked about yesterday, if you remember. It's finding that good balance between striking and timeless. Again, just looking at the photos of the Constance, I'm already getting that vibe. Like it looks like it kind of hits exactly that particular thing that I like about boards. And then it has also a beautiful side profile, which I'll show you guys. It also has a 9-degree typing angle, so this is a bit higher. Yeah, you know what? Do you guys want to see the color combos on DaVinciKey's website? Here, I'll just show you guys. It might be better to do that. Window capture. And boom. All right, so what's a good way to do this? Okay, this is gonna be the stainless steel. All right, we have the black coated stainless, which also is really stealthy. Sandblasted brass. We have patinaed brass. I think this looks sweet. The Phoenix patinaed brass. I'd love to know the process on this one here because it does have a small premium over the regular, or at least on the other website it did. Anyways, I gotta double check pricing now everywhere. And then the copper being the most expensive, which I think the copper, this is probably my, if I had to pick what's probably gonna be the most popular combination, it's probably gonna be right here. I think this or raw and copper is probably gonna be really popular, or I think the stone and silver would be more popular too. Really, really cool though. It's a really nice looking board. You got some different plate options here, which is great. Let's go back over here. And then again, some of the other little information over here too. My favorite was the Assam with Phoenix weight. There's some great looking colorways. Also, like, I have to click it to get larger pictures. KBD fans, I gotta say, nothing works on this website. Sorry, I don't know what it is. All right, that's pretty much it. PCB is gonna be 1.6 mil, a bunch of other things here. So I think there's gonna be some good stuff here. Oh, we got a coupon. There's a coupon, guys. All right, let's take a look. I don't know what that is. Is this the final case as well? I wanted to ask Manu about this. Because when we took a look at it the other day, this is real nice. This case is definitely very premium feeling. Q2 2025 is disappointingly long. Maybe I'm in a... So this might be a little bit of like, maybe I'm jaded and used to this, but that's actually not terrible timelines for me. For a group buy. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Oh, did I forgot to turn my other light. I don't think that's crazy long. Again, I could also be a little bit... I'm used to other keyboards taking a long time. But I don't think that's insane. Like, I don't think that's in the realm of, like, bad. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You guys can feel differently. That's not a point to debate either. Yeah, this case is very, very nice. I think it isn't amazing considering the number of pre-orders nowadays, but 2020 was way worse. Yeah. But I think I'm also in the boat that I'd rather them take some extra time to do exactly everything correct. I don't know. We'll take a look at the board and kind of judge it from there, I guess. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there's some more stuff. KBD fans, house brand stuff comes in early, but this is a third party, right? I believe the manufacturer technically is... I mean, maybe Manu can shed some more light on that. I don't know if KBD fans typically goes through the same menu all the time for everything, but it's a small designer keyboard. Yeah, I'd be really curious to see the numbers this can do, and maybe that'll impact how long or short this ends up taking, but I guess let's run through some of the accessories first. We have different plates. This is a split top mount plate like they said, which I think is great. I really like this. I'll explain why I really like this in a little bit. We have our PCB. We'll show some more of this. This already looks like a good PCB with lots of different compatibility. Then we have our daughter board. Actually, am I missing a cable here, or is it in here? Am I missing a cable in this? I may be missing a JST cable. Maybe. Unless this is a spare and it's already in here. Oh no, there, it's a spare. That's a spare, never mind. We're good to go. And then here's the board.
What caps and switches on the Encore? Could we get a quick sound test?
In a second here, Ardang, but that is GMK Olive Dark, or Olive Noir. It's so good. To me, hold on, I need to like... Dude, to me... Let's, actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna really just have to clear off the desk for this because I really want to... So again, 9-degree type angle. A little different maybe than some people are used to, and I think that might be the biggest point that I kind of wanted to point out at the start of this. Oh my god, my camera is... Hello? Camera?
Alex, my girlfriend has gone to his home for Diwali. Shall we start our secret love affair over a lunch date at Harvey's?
Harvey's? Hell yes. Thank you for the 100 bits, Zany. Look at this, dude. So it has Constance written over here. I don't know if you guys can... Actually, it's good over here. You guys can see it. Love that. Big internal weight over here. Nice and heavy. I don't know the exact weight off the top of my head. Here is that patinaed bottom. Again, just the curves on this board, like just how it looks absolutely sweet. Look at this. It looks great. The Toblerone at the back over here, everything kind of matches. It looks great. You got the big foot over here. Now, from what I understand too, these feet aren't the feet that, I mean, we've talked about this. From what I understand, they kind of curve up on the edges over here. So, what that's going to do is kind of make it just lean on these pieces. So it's still going to have these long feet, but it's going to have a place of where it can put all the pressure. Some people complain, and this is an interesting point, some people complain that, and there's validity to this, by the way, that these longer feet actually create more of a thuddy sound signature. Like there's a lot of like unwanted noise, just thuds. So it's interesting to see that it kind of went with that. Side profile, again, this thing looks incredible. Very simple taper in the center over there. It's just a good looking overall keyboard. The back looks great too. Look at that. Looks great. It's really nice. It's a good looking board. It is indeed. There's a slight curve on the side. Yeah, and you can kind of see over here too. The weight has this curve in here too, so if you're into small details, I think this will be one of the boards you might want to look out for, just in terms of visuals. Obviously, I haven't built this yet. I'm hoping this sounds really good. But look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Again, I think this is probably my favorite look of the combinations that came out. I think the only thing maybe personally, I would have loved to see a raw unit instead of the silver or gray. But dude, this is gorgeous. In terms of plates, what do we have today that we can show off? That I don't remember. We have polypropylene and aluminum. I think this is polypropylene. I'm not too sure now. I'm pretty positive this is PP. But I probably want to use the PP plate. But good looking keyboard here. Now, the next thing I want to look at is the PCB. So that's where the chunk of my bathroom tile went. Oh my gosh. So Nesto, thank you so much for the tier 1. Also,
Alexotos
Garden wanted to hear the
comfy.
Envoy a little bit, or the Encore rather. Let's not type here. Let's do this. I really like the Encore. That's without a desk pad too. It's a little bit more poppy with the desk pad. scissors for this? I think I should. Hurricane Milton commemorative keyboard with water damage? Damn. That's crazy. Don't forget, if you guys don't like the patinas, you can go with non-patinas. And it's cheaper, unless you want to go with copper. Here is the PCB. Lots of options. Lots and lots for the solderable unit. Perfect. Looking good. The hot swap unit, actually, does it say what the hot swap has for compatibility here? That's a good question too. I don't know if it did. Not on KBD fans. Let's see if it's on Divinity. How am I today? I'm doing fantastic. Let's see. Constance PCBs. So hot swap will lack a few things. Namely, the hot swap unit will lack... Actually, hot swap still has split back, which is interesting, but it lacks the ISO support. So you do lose ISO and split left if you end up going with hot swap. You know what? Whatever. It does seem like this is a fixed 7U spacebar across the board, probably to accommodate the Win keyless versions. I still would have preferred... Maybe my only small gripe with this, and to be fair, I have to say this. I don't know why I'm using my scissors as pointers. I think even just offering the option for a 6.25U, I mean, like, options are never a bad thing. Obviously, this is my preference, so it's a little bit easier for me to be like, not terrible. But, I still think it would have been good to offer the 6.25 for people who want to build a TKL and Win key with the 6.25U. Again, just like I say for the other thing, not the end of the world, but options are never a bad thing. And we have to be consistent. We have to be fair, no? We have to be fair on those sort of things. Salem, thank you so much. Appreciate it. 6.25U and 7U isn't enough to get Swiss cheese PCB. Yeah, and you don't even have to worry about that. I agree. But I guess let's just start with getting our stabs all prepared. You can use it with a 10U Gallant PCB or Galati. Do I like the Galati PCBs? I feel like I don't like them. I feel like I've had problems with them before. At least it's just a PCB. The H87NU is abundant enough that people can live without 6.25U. Yes, but that means you have to source another part. You know what I mean? And that could cost more in the long run. Where am I looking? Oh, here are the stabs. I love these things. I try to look at things like, especially lately, I'm trying to look at things a little bit more from like a, not a better standpoint, but just like a more overall standpoint on things. Like, is it fun to source another part? Maybe not. Why do some people love Win keyless over Win keyboards? I want to hear the other side. Like, why people like Win keyless? I mean, I liked Win keyless for a long time until I couldn't really use it anymore. You know what I mean? Win keyless for me just looks prettier. It does. It has like those nice blockers. I would agree with Zosco, purely aesthetic. I like it because the aesthetics are pretty. I don't actually use Win key on the Windows keyboard or on the Windows computer. However, I have found myself really needing it for the Mac system, so bit of a trade-off, I suppose. Oh no, all my 7U wires are all tangled up. Oh my god, I got one. We're good. I don't use the Windows key, but I am a Win key is nicer. Hey, the beautiful thing about all of this is all preference. I need some water. Also, did someone request something before? I think I need to fix. I don't know why my thing doesn't pop up with things. Did someone want a compliment? I don't remember who wanted it. Thank you, How Silly Are Keyboards. Who wanted one? Who is the person who redeemed it? I'll go find out here in a second. I just want to start my stabs. Another hydrate? Got you. So nice.
God, I need this stream after the week I've had.
TPK, you want to share? Do you want to talk? You want to vent a little? We don't mind. Everyone needs a good vent session once in a blue moon. The previous song, I'm unsure. I listened to Lo-Fi Girl, CY. So it's whatever was on Lo-Fi Girl. Oh, wait, I don't need this right now. Let's just start our stabilizers. I'm going to do a standard build today. As I normally would on a TKL. So all 5 stabs. Every last one of them for this board. That's okay, it's very depressing stuff. That's going to bum up the stream. I'm happy to just relax and watch a key build. You know what? Appreciate you even being here and letting us know what you're feeling for the day, man. Hopefully we can make it a little bit better here. Hopefully. Do you guys like the way I organized my stabilizers? It's nice, right? Finally decided to do this a little while ago. Feels good. Feels good. We're doing solder, yeah. Looks like a box of nails. Does? This is a great idea. Thank you! Yeah, when you buy them in bulk, like, I've been buying things in bulk lately just because, like, I don't plan on leaving the hobby anytime soon.
Good God, what is that monstrosity?
Huh? Do you mean me? Or, like, the keyboard? Or the boxes? Okay, so the secret sauce to buying these in bulk is literally Mouser. However, this comes with a big however. You are only going to get, well, for now, I don't know if they've restocked their 7U wires. You're going to have to buy 7U wires separately. But I think I paid something like, oh my god, I need to figure out the price I paid. It was not much at all. But you do have to buy bulk. And then you have to figure out where you're buying 7U wires, which can be a bit of an annoying thing, so. He really hates the vertical mouse? Yeah, I'm not a big fan. If we choose external patina weight, does it come with the internal weight or brass weight? I believe this is the same regardless, this piece over here. I didn't see any notes about that being different, and maybe I'm wrong. Hydrate again? Got you. For the price point, by the way, I know it's a little bit messy because they're not really, you know, I still think they should just include the PCB in the base price, but I guess it's fine to keep it as 2 separate SKUs. But for the price point, I think this is definitely the more premium side of keyboards. I think it's well worth it in my humble opinion. Especially if you're, like, let's just price together the patinaed one altogether. If you go stone patina, and then we'll pick, let's just say I want the raw unit. Ends up being, what, $519? $519 for the stone patina and raw? With the PCB and an aluminum plate. It's definitely up there. It's expensive. We'll see if it fits that category. It's definitely a premium product, though. Very premium. That's cheaper than the Haven TKL? How much was the Haven? $550, right? I noticed you ditched the MX Master 3. I couldn't imagine not using it. How's the adjustment? It's going okay. The adjustment is honestly kind of weird. Like, the vertical mouse I still can't get the precise motions I normally would use, but it's alright. Is Bull here? Hi, Bull. I've noticed. Oh, I already read that one there. The look makes it worth it alone. Yeah, and price is also, like, this is all going to be, like, not price rather, but if you find value is going to be very subjective, by the way. Not to rant about stuff, because these are just my feelings towards things, but I feel like I do want to express maybe another viewpoint that you could possibly digest. I find lately a lot of people have this, like, ideology that everything needs to be a $100 product. Like, and I feel like there's this overarching idea. I'm not saying this came up today, not saying this whatever, but I feel like this overarching idea that, like, everything needs to be priced to make as little money as possible because it needs to be a product of strictly passion and nothing at all. Like, you're not allowed to make a living or like make profit and stuff. The problem with that, like the problem with like that ideology of like everything being cheap is two major points. There's lots of points, but like the first major point that I would like to bring up when it comes to cheap, and not this board in particular, but everything. First major point is it's non-sustainable for businesses. And this is like the big one, because this is how businesses end up in really bad spots. I feel like specifically in the keyboard hobby, I'll only speak of, there's this kind of pressure to keep everything as like, you know, cheap as possible, with companies making $0, which is fine and dandy to think that way. But when things happen, or like something unexpected happens, maybe there's an extra cost, there's not enough money in the business to, it just doesn't make sense in the long term. Like, this is how things end up in bad situations. So I think there needs to be some understanding there that some of that profit for a board is going to go towards the company's well-being, you know? And that's not to excuse people who make shitty decisions with companies. Please understand that. And then the other thing too, I think, is people, I feel like a lot of people tend to forget when you're looking at things like QWERTY keys and Neo and Wuche and it's really a big thing of like MOQs. Like, you guys should see the significantly more batch of the sheer numbers of products that they can run versus someone who's running a board for 100 people. You know, I don't think people realize that a business is a job. Running a business is how you make money. If they make it cheap, it could cost them their livelihood. Yeah. It's not really fine and dandy. A consumer should expect to pay a price that keeps a company. Yeah, you know what I mean. Sorry, Lucidity, if I made it seem like not super important, but like, it's just some information that I feel should be talked about once in a blue moon. Again, I think Broom said it very well. There needs to be a healthy middle ground. But at the same time, I think there needs to be understanding that we won't use the Constance, for example, but for smaller batch projects, there needs to be understanding of things. And I think we're starting to get to a point nowadays where some people are sort of not lacking, but they refuse to have that viewpoint, because it's very tough to have that viewpoint when you're having like $200 Neo 75 that has a copper big old bottom, and you're like, whoa, why can't other companies do that? Different MOQs, different, totally different markets of where they're selling these things. Someone mentioned it in chat too. Some of these companies have like literal investors rather than a guy who's just sourcing parts himself. So again, I want to make it some understanding of it. I'm not saying again that things need to be priced high all the time. That's not what I'm saying. So the reason I'm stressing that is because I don't want someone to misconstrue what I'm trying to say. But I do want people to be kind of aware that there needs to be more than that goes into running a business and surviving as a business. I mean, Divinity's in chat right now. And I feel like it doesn't get said enough, truth be told. Also, in-house versus outsourced manufacturing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even with Gion's stuff, right? Like, Gion's in-house, and he's always, I mean, I've known since day one, he does other things, right? I know that there are VC backed, but that's much more rare. Yeah, and I'm sure Divinity, in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm sure they're never going to put themselves, I hope Divinity never puts themselves into a situation where they're only making like 50 cents a product and something goes wrong and they're like, well, time to close shop, guys, I can't afford this. Send a big old message that didn't appear, read it if thou wish. Oh shit, did something happen at Honest? Let's see. Oh, I don't see anything that didn't appear. Did it get blocked or something? Honest, send it. You should DM it to me if you need, but thank you, Honest. Have a good night. Let me get my little tape. I'm going to scoop up this. Gio's probably my favorite menu in the hobby. The guy is something else, nothing but pure intentions in his heart. Yeah, I'm sure Gion really likes his fan base and the people that really support his work. Where's my tape? Oh, here. We'll use this tape. But yeah, again, I've been seeing a lot of commentary on like prices of keyboards. The reason I bring this up, by the way, if you want the specific reason, if someone wants to know, is A, to spread awareness, but B, there was a few people that I saw really complaining about the price of this particular board right here. And I think the price is about $500 for this as well. But like, I hope they know there's so many fucking parts on this particular keyboard. And I think $500 for something that I don't think they plan to run more like than 100 units for this. I don't think this is like a terrible price point for something niche. But yeah, I just want people to be more understanding that there's more that goes into running keyboards than, you know, running things at cost. Are the Nixies broken in? No, never. I never break in my switches. I don't like them broken in. Have you ever done an OTD build? I don't think I have. You know, I might have done one actually. Now I don't remember. Let's grab my lube. I don't think I have actually. Why is there not as much love for 100% keyboards? Oh, I believe there is nowadays. It's just they don't run as much. Because I think designers design what... This sounds so dumb when you say it out loud. Designers design what they want to design. What interests them. Obviously. So I don't think maybe even with the designer sphere of things, maybe not a lot of people like love designing 100% keyboards or full-size things. So... Thanks, Idiom, for backing me on that. Never knew that. I can feel Idiom's sarcasm from here, dude. Let's grab loop. This is something I like Alex saying. Hey, yo. Premium products help to drive innovation too, which then eventually filter down to more mass-produced keyboards. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I think in this particular hobby, oddly enough, it's kind of both ways. Sometimes even the more mass-produced stuff have good ideas. But anyways, that ends my spiel. I hope no one takes that the wrong way, by the way. I feel like I don't think I've ever talked about this. And I feel like it was a good time to bring it up for today's board because it's a bit more expensive. Ultimately, if a project you don't like costs a lot of money, you don't have to buy it. I'm still a big firm believer that if you speak with your wallet and enough people speak with their wallets, the company will get the point. And they either have to reduce the price of something or go back to the drawing board. Supply and demand, basically, yeah. In not so many words. You know what's really catching my eye right now? Orbit round 2 full copper. Dude, same though? For real? Favorite keycap set? Damn. I mean, my basic answer that I always give, because it has sentimental meaning to me, is I really like Nautilus. It was my first GMK set. I don't really use it much anymore, though. Already writing the hate tweet longer of, don't worry, Alex, how dare you? Oh man, I agree with a lot of this. I find that people complain about prices and compare them to budget boards are more just looking for a hobby and not to be in a hobby. You wanna know one of my favorite little arguments? I joke around about this with some people sometimes. One of my favorite things that people do sometimes in this hobby that I think is very specifically like funny is I see this. People will be like, why would I want to buy a $500 keyboard when I can buy 4, let's use Neo Ergos. I just don't understand the argument. Why would you buy 4 Neo Ergos? Like, I don't get it. the argument seems to kind of collapse in on itself a little bit sometimes. Like, if you want to buy 4 Neo Ergos, just go buy 4 Neo Ergos. I don't know the answer to your question there. Like, if you want to buy if you want to buy a more, I don't know. I just don't get it. So, I don't think there's an answer to that. I feel like that question is just purely a trap. Why are you judging me with my 4 Ergos? I'm a power user. Hey, yo. Quantity over quality, big brain. Yeah. But it's funny. I'll never understand people who get mad at prices for items they're not forced to buy. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, here's the thing, right? Like, I try to not look at things super serious when it comes to the hobbies I'm in. Because I know right now we'll use keyboards especially. Because keyboards right now, like, every item you see in keyboards, when you're looking at it through a lens of, in my opinion, a lens of just calmness, I guess, or just being realistic, every single keyboard you see here, from $50 all the way to $700, every single one, to me, is considered a luxury good. And in this specific hobby, there's been, demand from people, from everyone in it, for price points of every different facet along that spectrum of money there, from 50 to 700. So there's tons. There's tons of different options in the hobby. And if you deem your work, like if you think your work is worth $500, $700, $1,000, and you put it up for sale, okay, so be it. At the end of the day, it's very tough for me to be like, this is not worth money, this is worth... Because at the end of the day, you know what it is for me? If you really want to get into the more like the nitty gritty of it, none of this is worth your money. If you really only care about the value of the product you're buying, I wholeheartedly recommend a Dell keyboard. Wholeheartedly. That is the biggest value you can get. Now, if you're talking about value, personal value, in which you can enjoy yourself, then I don't have an answer for you. Because everyone's personal value is going to be a bit different. Everyone's going to enjoy something different about a board. HP Media Board? Hell yeah, dude. Some are basic functionality, some are comfortable, and some are experience, perhaps. Yeah, there's so many different facets of value. But I don't know. Anyways, my little rant is over. On another note, let me tell you guys a secret. We went to Shoppers Drug Mart here, which is like a... Well, how would you describe Shoppers Drug Mart for the Canadians in chat? It's just like it's not like a corner store. I don't actually know how to describe it. What is Shoppers Drug Mart? It's like I don't even know. Pharmacy? Is it like a pharmacy? A CVS for the yeah, CVS. Okay. We went to Shoppers Drug Mart and they had all their Halloween candy on sale. And they had these new candies. They were Twizzler gummies. And I know some of you guys fucking hate Twizzlers. But I love Twizzlers, okay? So they had Twizzler gummies, and it said Canadian dollars, so no one get pressed by it. It said 2 for $6. And I was like, okay, I'll take 2. So we ran to the counter, and we did the self-scanner. So nice. They popped
Alex
up at
Appreciation sub.
Thank you, Born. They popped up at $1.77 each. And then I went back to the thing to check, and I'm like, damn, this is a price error. Bro, I bought all of them. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there's like 6 packs of Twizzlers upstairs. Oh, I feel like I robbed them, dude. I feel like I robbed them blind. I just took the whole thing. We took the whole thing and we scanned it. We're like, let's get out of here. Bill came out to $7 for like 6. I was like, yeah, let's get out. Or sorry, yeah, about like $7.50 for 6 or whatever it was. I don't know how much it was, but it was amazing, dude. What would you buy if the Constance if you could buy 5? Wait, why would you buy the Constance if you can buy 500 of those Twizzlers? Fuck, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had the choice between buying 500 Twizzlers right now or a Constance, listen, I'm in a weird spot where those Twizzlers were kind of, I think, who said that they were gas? They're so fucking good, dude. Those new Twizzlers were amazing. Me, Elkwan, you tried them, the new ones? Dude, they're so damn good, dude. Don't get me wrong, this keyword's real beautiful, but getting cooked by Big Twizzler. Should I go get the package to show you guys afterwards? Okay, remind me after we're done putting the switches and stuff soldered in. Unless Elkwan can find a picture or something, or has a picture. Dude, I wish I was sponsored by Twizzler. Shoppers run after work real quick. Hey, you should, man. You were fighting for your life defending the Canadian in that story. You know what it is? Whenever I mention anything money-wise here, there's always someone in chat who does this. Is that real money or fake Canadian money? And every time I have to explain that our money's not fake. So I just have to double down on my story to begin with, that it's Canadian dollars. Canada isn't real. You know what's not real, dude? The fact that I listened to, I think it was Elkwan and Beldwink. You know what I installed yesterday? It was only $15. But I installed the TCG Card Shop Simulator. I had to put it down. I played for about an hour and a half. And then I really thought to myself, bro, this is not fun. I'm just working again, just in a video game. It's literally just running a store. It's so good. Are we playing the same game? I'm just working. I'm just going to my second day job. You take that back? Dude. I finish a hard day. I'll do a bunch of stuff. I'm like, that's all simulator games are? I don't play enough of them, I guess. And then I'm just going and I'm like, oh, let me go check out some customers. Let me grow my business here. All the simulator games are just a virtual second job. Dude, I was playing it and I'm like, man, I was having fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was really fun. But oh my god. What's this mod? Pokemon cards? For real? Now I have to install this. Unsubbing for real? Oh my. I like the modding aspect of the game. Been running a Magic the Gathering mod. Well, if we make it Pokemon, then it becomes a little different. No, in all honesty, it's actually pretty fun. I was enjoying making my own shop, but at the same time, I was getting stressed. I almost couldn't afford my rent, and I was opening up packs, and I was like, dude, why am I getting stressed over this video game right now? I was like $32. Luckily, I hit with a $150 card. And then I'm like, is this just gambling as well? Just don't get stressed easy? True. Not even gonna lie, but true. Spraying people? Oh, gosh. It's probably more entertaining because it's your business instead of someone else's business you're working on. The novelty is nice, too. Dude, there was like a lineup of customers and I was trying to put cards back into the shelf because someone was complaining and I was getting stressed out. I'm like, what am I doing here, man? Maybe I buy it though. I need stream content. You know, Elkwan, if you got it, I'd watch. Straight up, dude. I think it's funny to watch other people play it. I don't know if I'm having the same enjoyment playing it myself though. I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Queso play it. I thought that shit was funny as fuck, dude. Getting here late, 2 builds tonight? Indeed. We are doing 2 builds. Alex, when are we going to play Supermarket together? Supermarket? Which one's that? Queso is just hilarious. Oh, him playing the game is just it just cracks me up, dude. It was cracking me up. It's even worse playing with other people like Overcooked. Oh, no, dude. No. People think Monopoly drives people apart. Nah, bro. There's nothing like Overcooked. I think I've actually lost, truly, I'm not even kidding. I think I've like lost respect for people playing that game. We're all just fucking arguing with people, and it's bad, dude. I'm sure it's the opposite. It's true for me too. Overcooked is rough. Oh, dude, it's terrible. It is something, dude. I cracked up watching your LX60 video on YouTube. It's the way you edit it to highlight the whole CAD versus USD thing. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I forget. Overcooked nearly cooked my relationship. Monopoly is how you get rid of your friends in 2 seconds. Did I ever tell you guys the last and final time I ever played Monopoly? I refuse to play it now after what happened last time. It's just like, it's a bad memory now, and I don't want to relive it. It's like a nightmare almost. Those co-op games are the shittiest ever. I think there's good co-op games, but... CAD is the only currency in North America? What the fuck is USD? True, to be honest. Never heard of that one. Makamura wants to compliment. You know what I've always heard of, though? Makamura. And how awesome Makamura is. Love you, dude. I hope you're having a great day. And remember... You're the best, all right? And I hope whatever comes at you this week, good or bad, you embrace. It turns out amazing, and even if it's not so good, it'll be good, man. Nev, DM me and I'll get you the part number. I don't remember off the top of my head. I know that it's like a little confusing because I think the part number on Mouser actually looks like a switch, believe it or not. My brother lost a lifelong friendship where they were playing Helldivers 2. One of his closest friends for like 25 years. Lucidity. Hold on a second. Haven't spoken since the friend stormed out of our game in rage. Is it possible to get more context to know what happened here? If at all possible. Oh, Tacky, thank you so much for the Prime. So nice. I would love to know details. Obviously, it's personal. You don't have to. But hey, if you want to make it super broad, I'm down to listen. Wait, I need the dielectric grease. I'm getting too invested in these stories right now. We need to loop some stabilizers. That's a huge consequence. Yeah, fuck. 25 years over a video game? I mean, unless it was like an argument that was bound to happen even outside the game. Razor Kawa dropped by to give PJ. What's PJ? Oh, do you mean the designer? I don't know if that has anything. Do you mean like the designer Love? Alex is a gossiper? Wow, wow. Hey, dude, gossip doesn't hurt nobody. I'm joking, it does. Gossip sucks. Not a huge deal. Also, like Helldivers, everyone's dying and fucking up randomly. You know, I actually am not very good at Helldivers. I was playing with... I think I was playing with Pars in chat here, but I'm actually not very good. Did I play Helldivers with Pars? Yeah, I played it once or twice, I think. My brother was mad because the dude literally... the dude friendly fire killed him, and his friend was like, what the hell, man? You've been doing this for decades, and it's so frustrating. It's just a game. You're such an asshole. Then they dropped out of the game. Okay, so it was something pent up. I thought he was kidding until he bailed out. Damn. Because I can tell right away he's been probably holding on to that one, dude. He's probably been holding on to it. And they never spoke again. That one there is... I don't know if I was playing a Pars or Brickle. I don't remember. I'm not very good at Helldivers. I kind of suck at it. I'm really not that good. Helldivers is very unforgiving early release at the higher levels. Yeah. I'm actually, you know what? Tonight, depending on what time we finish all the streaming and I have to do some chores, I wanted to get on and finalize my build on Diablo. I don't know. I'm struggling a little bit with my Diablo 4 build. I'm trying to get I believe the skill's called Plague Touch build. I'm almost level 200 now, Paragon. But my gear's decent. But I can't get this, I can't get this build to like function 100%. I did some more like research while I was lubing switches this morning for the Nixies. I think I've got it to a point now where I'm decently happy with what I want to do. I just need to implement it. I'm not missing any items. I think what needs to happen, I think the unfortunate reality about the build I'm playing is I think I need to hit around level 220. I think that's what needs to happen. Yeah, we need a Citadel. I really want to try that content out. But yeah, after I'm done streaming today, I'm just going to be like playing that game all night long just to see if I can get my build proper so we can do Citadel soon. I have all my Paragon boards. I think I just need to hit a few more nodes for the build to make sense. If that makes sense. Bro, I've been grinding Diablo 4. Honestly, I've been really enjoying the game. I'm like Paragon 180, I think. I haven't had much time to grind. I think I'm 196. But yeah, I think there's been a few days where I probably could have done a little bit better and been more efficient in the game with the timing I have for it, but it's not super hard. Parse. It's on... Oh, shoot. You know what? No, I switched from that one there. I'll DM you after this. Actually, no, fuck, let me find it now. I remember when Canadian Wildfire Smoke came to New York City and it was the first day Diablo 4 billboard went up and it said, "Welcome to Hell." Was hella fitting? No way. That's crazy. Let's see. It's on Max Roll, I think. Was it on Max Roll? All right, here. Yeah, it's this one here. Tier lists. Oh, they've changed some stuff since. So it's this one here, Pars. I'll just put it in chat. It's this one. I'm going to switch back to this one here tonight because this is the one I've had the best experience with so far. Everything else has been kind of meh. But I'm probably going to go back to this one because it made the most sense for me. Oh yeah, they've definitely changed some stuff up even with this particular build here. Hi, way too lucky. Yeah, like right now I tried something else. I tried a different particular build for that, but I've been so addicted to Dude, Balatro's sick. Oh man, I went through a crazy little bout of playing that game, dude. That game is sweet. Balatro's so fun, oh my fucking god. Yeah! It's so good. Also, I don't know why. Can I just say, a little off topic? Popping and clipping stabilizers is legitimately so satisfying. I just like the little popping noise, you know, it's just a little click, you know? I'm stuck on Satisfactory right now. Now, I want to start that game, but I'm also scared to start that game. Way too lucky. I didn't start it last night because I made the call that I was just going to finish Aliens. Because I watched Alien, and now I watched Aliens. So I just finished watching that last night. Although, little hot take on Aliens. Alien's a great movie. Aliens kind of sucks. Like the second one there. Not gonna lie, I thought Aliens, the second one, is real weak. I'm not really enjoying watching it. I think I have 10 minutes left and I'm just like, meh. Incorrect? Really? The OG is better? Yeah, that's what I mean. OG is... Oh yeah, sorry, I think I'm talking to two different people. Yeah, OG was so much better. It's still good, but OG's way better. First one's definitely the best. It's a different thing? I get that. I think it's kind of a rare example of a sequel that stands on its own and does something very different. Yeah, the second one definitely feels like more of like an action movie where I liked the pacing a lot more and just like I liked the theme of the first one a lot more. It just felt more like a scary, like, kind of used the atmosphere to its better, use there, in my opinion, and whatnot. And then the second one, I don't mean to make it sound like it's not a good movie. It just felt like your standard sort of action alien movie, which, I mean, was cool, I guess, to see it doing two different things. You make a really good point there. If you have a chance to watch it in theaters, the sound and design holds up. I was actually pleasantly surprised watching both of those movies again recently, because the last time I saw them had to be like 20 years ago. Like, I think the last time I watched them was like 14, 15, Oh no, we're not doing aluminum today. Cowboys vs. Aliens? That sounds really familiar. We're doing PP today. Predator 2. I just finished watching all the Predator movies recently. The only two movies now I need to watch are the latest Alien movie and the one before that. I actually don't remember. I think it's Alien Convergence? What's the other Alien movie called? I don't think I've actually seen that particular Alien movie, believe it or not. I still have not watched Romulus, and I'm not bothered by it. Covenant, thank you. Wait, Pars, I thought you did watch it. I thought you went to go watch that. Am I misremembering? Covenant and Romulus. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be good, though. I'm really hearing very mixed things on both of those movies. But never got the chance. Alien has held up surprisingly well aside from the clothing and hairstyle aspects, which look dated. Dude, I actually was loving everyone's hairstyle in the movie. I thought it was sick. I thought it was pretty sweet. Is PP the new go-to? I'm debating getting it for the Neo 75. Okay, so, really quick. PP plates and plastic plates in general. I think they have, for me anyways, obviously everyone's different. You're going to like different things. I think they have their time and place. For me, if I'm ever building a top-mount keyboard, sort of like what I'm building today, they are absolutely fantastic. And I think top-mount with plastic plates, especially Palm or PP, I think they sound phenomenal. With the Neo 75, you can get polypropylene plates to sound great. They always have a bit of a deeper sound signature. And there's boards where I'll make sure my opinion on aluminum gets heard, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna sound dope with an aluminum plate. But I think it just really depends on the board. I gotta admit though, polypropylene has been a very great material for me to use, and I've been really enjoying using it as a material. Pants grab? Oh yeah, I always grab my pants when I'm getting up. PP the best? Yeah. I like the polypropylene plates. I think they're nice. I won't use them for everything. There are certain boards where I know plastic doesn't sound good. But, I don't know. I like it. It's a good material here for this. Because we're doing top mount, right? Zycos! God damn, brother. Will a Heine 88 fit this board? I think someone said yes. Although I don't want to give you an answer and say it be wrong. I will admit though, I don't think I like polypropylene and other plastic plates with O-ring builds. I still think that's where I draw the line of where I like plastic. So that's kind of my stopping point there. And I don't think I've really built a board in O-ring config where I've liked it better with a plastic plate. Oh my god, microphone. Let me know how you end up liking the whole thing. I am so pumped for you to build that. It is such a nice board. I've literally just swapped out using mine. I typically go with plastic and top mount, alu the other way. Or, sorry, alu all the way otherwise. Hell yeah. I think me and you like the same things. Jeez. Nylon's an interesting material too. Nylon is very, very interesting. I've definitely personally ever enjoyed O-ring with aluminum. Yeah, I just think it resonates the sound better with O-ring. Did my first solder board this weekend. Very scary but proud. Dude, so proud. I'm proud. It's a good feeling, right? Like, out of curiosity, for you, Scythe, did you feel like when you put it together, did you feel like more of a sense of like, this is complete? I heard from a client that they are flying me first class to do photos at an event for them. Ooh, is it like vacation type deal? Can you make a little vacay out of it? Felt more personal? Love that, dude. Unpopular opinion, but I like FR4 top mount because I like tactiles. Hey, you know what? I think that's valid. I think that is super valid, dude. Boomerang 65. Why does that sound so familiar right now? Boomerang 65. Gaslighting chat into thinking soldering sounds so much better. Oh my goodness. Do you think MX Blacks and aluminum is a bit overrated? In what aspect do you mean? I feel like you're not gonna... No one really likes the answers I give to this kind of things, but... I feel like if you've never done it, use too often because it's good. No. I think just because it's the, in the majority for being popular doesn't mean it's no longer cool. I think it's lovely. I think MX Blacks on aluminum sounds great on a lot of different boards. I don't think it's overrated. I think, to me, when something becomes overrated is when you find better options for yourself. And I feel like something being overrated might be a bit of a personal decision to make, too. Like, hey, this is now overrated for me. But, I mean, I'll still continue to use that combination, even though I've built plenty of keyboards. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think classic's a really good word for that. Commonplace doesn't mean overrated. Yeah. MX Blocks and Alu is a tried and true combo for a reason. Yeah. I personally think it's a good combination. I like it. Super Bigusta, how you doing? I hope things are well for you. I put MX Browns in my Kohaku. We all make mistakes. I actually like MX Browns. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Some people like to find what works and stick with it. Yeah.
Good news. Got a response from Mode today, and they're paying to ship back my Sonnet for repairs.
Oh,
their customer
that's
support
awesome.
rocks.
Hell yeah, Gern. Very happy. You know what's crazy? Today I actually went to go look for a spare PCB, and I ended up finding one. But I was waiting to see, because you had said, let's wait for Mode to make a response. Although the one I found was a bit worn. Just made an evening coffee? I should have made an evening coffee. And about to make a pizza? What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza are you talking about right now? Honest question, is there any difference between MX Blacks and Cherry MX Reds? Spring swap to 60 grams? I'm pretty positive there's no difference. It's just literally the spring, right? Am I wrong on saying that, guys? I think it's literally the springs. Yeah. The colors, that's it. That was such a gentle, what kind of pizza? I love pizza. We've been buying this. It's from President's Choice, which is like a generic brand here. Well, generic brand that's made by the company that the the place. We've been buying this one that's like caramelized onions, bacon, and I think molasses or something. Oh my god, it's so good. Someone send Alex a pizza. Pizza's so good, man. No, I need to behave today I need to behave today with food. Yesterday I kind of went a little hog wild with food, dude. I went a little crazy. Wait, what did Super Me Gusta say for the pizza? What kind of pizza is it? Super Me Gusta, what kind of pizza are you talking about? I need to know. Just checking for a friend. Just kind of curious. I think I'm gonna do margarita. Lately, I've been enjoying simple pie. Hey, that's fair. I also enjoy a simple pie. Speaking of pie, I need to make my end of October pie. It's not a thing I normally do. It's something I just made up right now because I want to make a pie. Ooh, I haven't had a pumpkin pie this year. I mean, I didn't get one last year either, but this year here, I think I want to go get one. Now I'm hungry. This is not good. Halloween pie? What's that? Dude, I know we were talking about candies the other day. I gotta say a little hot take. I know people really, for some reason, don't like, oh my god, what are they called? The candied corn? What are they called? Is this just candied corn? Candy corn? Some people don't like candy corn. You know what I found at the grocery store? Well, when I went to go to look for the candies, you know what I was like, man, this is what I actually don't get why people like these? Peeps. That one there blows my mind. I tried them one time and I did not like them. Those are nasty too. Yeah, those are gross. Peeps are so bad. Yeah, they're nasty. I had one like years ago and then I had one more recent. I still think they're nasty. They legit give me a headache. Both are trash. They taste like nothing. Yeah, the Peeps are one I actually I'm just like, I don't get why people like these. My mom loves Peeps. Is it like just because they're cute? Is that what it is? It's like they're fun to eat, I guess. I think they're nasty tasting. A million flavors though. I'm sure they have a Mountain Dew option. I just got back from getting tiramisu. How dare you mention that disgusting creation known as candy corn? I would rather eat uranium. Damn. How do you possibly fuck up marshmallows though? Honestly, dude. Peeps did it. Peeps did it, dude. Peeps are nasty, man. Fuck it. I'm just gonna be honest. Usually I try not to get super judgmental with candies because I get it, but ugh, so bad. Should I try Peeps once? Drew, I don't think you should, man. I say save yourself some money. Can we share candy corn? I had it growing up, so it's nostalgic for me. I had it once or twice growing up. I like it too. I don't hate candy corn. I don't think it's the most nasty thing in the world, but I mean, it's not my candy of choice. But yeah, I'll share some with you. Way too lucky. You guys like that? Made that sound with that bag. Candy corn is waxy. I still don't get the whole wax thing, but I get more enjoyment throwing a Peep in the microwave. Wait, what? It expands in the microwave? Can we make that bag sound and you redeem? I don't know if I can replicate it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I kind of did. Let my Peeps sit out and they get stale. Ew. Elle said that only thing Peeps are good for is sticking them in the microwave and watch them explode. Damn. Oh my god. Poor Peeps. They're just getting tortured out there. Off topic, but just ordered an XM5. Plan to replace my Rico. I need to Google which one the XM5 is. Is it Sony XM? Wait, hold on a second. Which one's the XM5? Do you have a link? I'm actually drawing a blank right now. Is it Fuji one? Is this new? Oh, it's new. Is this X series? Oh yeah, okay, this is pretty new. So wait, hold on. I'm actually, sorry guys, I know I keep pausing because I hope people don't mind, by the way. I know some people are only here for the keyboard, but this is just how streams go sometimes. So it has the new X processor in it, so you should get all the new, which I hate what Fuji does with this. You should get all the new film sims. And it has the CMOS 4 sensor, which is fine. Still 26.1 megapixels, which is more than enough for everybody. Latest autofocus tech. And yeah, they're boasting the film sims. Oh wow. Pretty decent recording too for video. Well, resolution-wise. Is it a fixed lens? Oh no, it's a changeable lens. Nice! How much is this one? No IBIS? Oh, I mean, it is what it is. Damn. Interchangeable lenses. How much is it? Believe it or not, I usually like long springs. This is my first time using short springs in a cherry switch, so I'm going to see how much I like it. With all the drama going on with space cables, do you think I will ever get my Salvin Artisan cable? Okay, I don't want to like say too much, because I don't know the answers yet. I don't know, but I'm trying to have another conversation with Mr. Space soon. I want to just see where his head's at and kind of like, you know, not report back to you guys, but like at the same time, just I want to see where his head's at and what's actually going on so I can give you guys more insight into the whole situation. Truth of the matter is I don't know. I still want to have as much faith as I can that Reagan is... I've known Reagan a while. He's been nothing but a great person up to this. I'm hoping this is just some crazy lapse of judgment, which is, you know, you can look at it as irredeemable, you can look at it as a whatever. I'm going to leave that up to you. It's a fuck up, 110%. No one's saying otherwise. But I hope this fuck up doesn't define what he will do going forward with this. And I hope people are also willing to understand that if something good happens, if there's resolution for all this stuff, that mistakes can be fixed. More than anything, and this is more of like a thing that I wish Space Cables did, but again, I have to be understanding that there may have been something deeper to this. I don't know. I don't exactly know the full situation still. I do wish communication and transparency was on the table to begin with. Like full transparency if he needed help with things, for sure. But I don't know the answer to any of it. You know, at the end of the day, I hope everyone gets their products or just their money back. If you guys are wondering, I think it's been kind of already said in one of the things on Reddit there, but I believe most of the GMK sets are being picked up by Mr. Mike at Novel Keys. I think let Mike make his own announcement. I don't know what they've settled at yet. Last I checked, it was still in the works. But there's still some silver linings happening with all this. Well, not silver per se, but no, I haven't built the test yet. We're still going through this, and then we'll build the test. Shouldn't be crazy long of a stream tonight, but just give me some time to build everything. Actually, let's switch back. My shoulder's in the way here. A shock to nobody? Let's make sure everything sits proper with one or two switches. Novel Keys will have a lot of beige with Heiny Beige and Classic Beige. Hey, beige is not a bad thing, though. We do love us some beige. You need a Noctua fan? Is it because it's... Oh wait, I was about to say beige. Noctua's not beige. It's not beige, right? It's brown, right? We're on the topic of beige. I'm just assuming everything's beige. How's the Constance so far? It looks like a pretty simple overall build. We have not gone too far in it. I'm only just soldering right now, but build-wise, looks pretty no frills. Can we get a close-up on how the solder smoke should look? I can try my best. I don't know if you'll notice much of it because it's being absorbed by the fan there. How's the Constance? Don't know. Yeah, we'll see towards the end. I don't want to tell you guys like fake filler thoughts right now. I really don't know. We're just soldering it in. I can tell you up to this, it's a beautiful looking keyboard. Looks like the assembly should be easy breezy lemon squeezy, and that's all I can tell you. I do really appreciate though, and just to call this out, two things. I like the split plate design. I know I told you I'd mention why, but we haven't done that yet, and here's why. The split plate will allow whatever resonance or sound profile of the board to kind of just focus in on this side. I know this is a plastic plate, and it'll kind of be independent from this area over here. So it does offer some advantage with typing feel as well as sound profile. Also, no mounting points under the spacebar. In fact, it's pretty far away from even the stabilizer here. Good sign. Good sign. Full Nixies, indeed. I was using a brand from Micro Center with 2.2% and got Kester with 1.1. I'm not loving it. Yeah, those little differences there can make a big difference in soldering. They add up. The Nixie springs I got from Swag Keys today, so I'm using Swag Keys springs. I just decided, do I have them on my desk still? Or did I put them away? I might have put them away. I just decided to go with, oh no, right here. Sorry, I kept them right over here to show you guys. Classic 58 gram, 14.5 millimeter springs. This is what I'm using for today's build. I think I'm normally just stuck with long springs, so this is probably my first time using regular springs in one of my switches. In a long time. Just classics. And I mean for the ones that I end up fully modding, by the way. What's your thoughts on 18 mil and 22 and 24? I think 18 mil and 22, like the bigger you're going to go for a spring, the snappier I find they are. If they're all the same weight, that is. So if they're all like 60 gram, I find obviously the longer springs snap back. They're very pleasant. I think I still prefer 18 mil. I think that's my preferred. I think the other ones are just too snappy and they kind of don't even feel like the weight they are anymore. '18's my fave as well. What's up, Dan? How you doing, man? Also, thanks everyone for being here. And thank you guys for subs and bits and just hanging out. Really love you guys. And for all the follows, too. Ants, thank you very much.
It's been a while. Wow.
Wow. How you doing, though, Ants? Chugging along with this homework? Hopefully it's not too crazy. How have you been finding it? Yeah, I think 24 might be a little bit too much for me when it comes to spring lengths. A little bit too aggressive. Do you think the copper weight will affect the sound significantly? That's a tough one. Without doing an A-B comparison, I am not sure. But I can imagine that it can potentially change the sound slightly. I do not think it'll be significant enough for you to make, you know... It won't probably wow you, but it may have a very slight difference. I don't know if you guys can be in agreement of that. Again, without A/B comparison, it's a little tough to say. In the past, it's always been slight, like very, very slight.
Hi, Alexotos.
How you doing? Thank you so much for 9 months. How are things? How's life? I have no idea what I'm doing, says Dane. I'm sure you'll get through it, my friend. What are we working on? We are soldering the Constance PCB right now. I have to admit, I really like the way this board looks. Hope I'm pronouncing this right, but Gladstone Studio did a really good job designing this. They should be very, very proud. Looks great. I'm thinking about picking up both titanium and porcelain tops for the round 2 orbit. So unique, right? God, the orbit round 2 is going to be so cool. It is classy. The problem with copper weights in the hobby is anything below a certain blend can be called copper, which is why you sometimes have to see cheap boards with copper weights.
Wow, happy anniversary, Pookie.
Thank you, Kush. I appreciate it, dude. For all the wows and calling me Pookie. I look like you. Thank you, sure. It's epic as hell, though. Oh, full copper. Is actually nostalgia backwards. Oh, wow. I actually had no idea. Well. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. I had no idea. Did not know. That threw me off. It is nostalgia. I don't know. Alex is our keyboard Pookie. Thank you, Boba. Surprisingly, Alexotos backwards is Adam Geo1. Get me out of here. That's crazy. That's a surprise to me, too. I'm just learning about that. I think Avo's name is backwards is Adam. Oh, want me to bang? Why do they do copper brass bottom and not top? I mean, there's been full brass boards. IMO unnecessary cost. I also think from a weight perspective, I don't know how you guys feel. I'd actually really like to know how you guys feel. I think there's a sweet spot for weight of a keyboard. Like, there's definitely a sweet spot. I feel like if you're buying an everyday board, you don't want to get to a point where it can be too heavy to the point where it's just annoying to kind of shift around on your desk. But you also don't want it too light. And I think if you go full copper, like a copper top and stuff, it's going to make it too heavy. Glera Riot? Yeah, I think like 5 kg is still kind of tough. So that's a tough pill to swallow.
Alexotos backwards is so doxels. Also, sad backwards is das and das not good. Alexotos Alexotha.
Thank you, Zany. How did it pronounce it? I kind of missed it. Let me turn up my volume. Sotexla or something? I have a full brass, but it doesn't have really have a top. It's a rectangle with a case mount. 10 pounds. Jesus. 10 pounds is a lot, man.
God damn, dude.
Sergeant Big Bottoms, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s. Thank you. Hope things have been really well, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the love. I love your name. Sounds like Vuvuzela. Oh my god, how do you pronounce that properly? Jesus, the Vuvuzela? Is that how it's pronounced? You know why I struggle with that word. It's very heavy. I think as a 60%, it weighs more than my V2 1800. Yeah, I mean, I think, again, my sweet spot for anything is, I think is around 3 kilos. I think that's really like what I prefer in a board. Anything higher than that is just too much. I haven't thought of one yet. I was thinking maybe Boneyard today to kind of match. Well, it's not that it's going to match. It's more neutral. But I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. Do you guys have any suggestions? Obviously, if I don't have the set, I can't do it, but... Sloth? You could put Sloth, technically. I look every day on the aftermarket for Boneyard to buy. I really hope they do a rerun of Boneyard. I don't know when that would happen or if that would happen, but that'd be really cool. My set of GMK High-Vis came in today so bright. Oh gosh. That's going to be a fun one for a lot of people. Blurple? Could do Blurple. Keep in mind there is the patinaed weight, so I don't know if you guys want to try to color match that as well or get something like a little bit more neutral for that. I do feel like Sloth is probably a really good suggestion or even something beige. But I'm also not sold on any particular idea right now. Sorry, I have a bent pin. Red Alert? Do I have Red Alert? I feel like I don't have Red Alert. Sometimes I also get confused because I've used like a client build of Red Alert once, and now I don't remember if I own the set or not. Oh my gosh. Oh, wrong pin. Machinist? Do we want Key Kobo today? I'll leave it up to everybody, but... Okay, this pin's a little damaged, but it's okay. It'll still work. New Maroon Sonnet. Dude, I still think one of my fave things to pair with anything maroon is just literally beige. Beige or like a cream colored set. I think that works so well. Striker 2. I feel like we used Striker recently, so maybe we don't do Striker again. Beige good. Beige very good. For me, Wob on Red Maroon is such a classic look. Oh, dude. Yes, 110%. I think if you go with something very classy with, like, let the board do the talking in that case, 110%. Let the board be the main thing you're showing off. Even Red Cyrillic, I think, would look really good on the Maroon. Beige would work well. Yeah, beige would look good on this board too today. I don't have too many beige GMK sets. I'm like Thanos with that shit. Did I get everything? I think I did. I think we're okay. I'm going to stick with GMK just because I feel like that's become a bit of our baseline. Okay, let me just put away some things here. Do we need these out? Let's keep those out. The Twizzler gummies? Oh shoot, should I go hit those quick to show you guys? Let me go wash my hands though, actually. I'll go hit them and I'll also wash my hands. 1 second. These are sick. This is what I'm talking about. We got these. All right, let's take apart the board. I'm gonna keep these down here, actually. They're too good. Let's flip it over. Ooh la la, this case. Give you guys a little bit of a close-up of the patina. That's nice, huh? That is looking... pretty good. And then let's take a look at the side profile here one last time. It's just water from my hands, I apologize. Again, classic look. Does have a little bit, if you really look close, some nice lines everywhere, right? The anode looks really good on the silver. The machining looks outstanding. The taper down the middle over here looks really good. Flip it over. I'll hold this one here up. It just looks clean. I even love that the split Toblerone right on the USB-C over there. Look at that. Little logo kind of hidden on the Toblerone as well, which I like. They do have a repeating logo over here just with the studio. But you know what? I'm happy to say that this is not too intrusive. It kind of blends in nice with the silver over here. I'm sure on the other colors it sticks out a little bit more, but it's not terrible. Are the feet soft? I mean, they're silicone. They're not soft. I would say they're pretty dense. But they do lift up on the sides. Kind of just find a good way to show you guys. See how they kind of pop out here and... sorry guys, I don't have the best way to show you guys this. It's so they don't lay flat. You know, they're not thuddy like most people I feel like would feel about the longer feet there. The Constance on the inside, again, love how subtle that looks on this and just love that effect on the board. Ooh, my camera's hating me right now. I think the board looks sweet. It looks good everywhere. Every bit of this board looks well machined. And if this is any indication on how the final products will look, then I think everyone who picked one up or gonna pick one up is really gonna enjoy the board. Now again, we haven't made it too far. You know, we're still taking it apart right now, so let's see what else we can find. Wish it said Constance up instead of another branding breaking the line of the weight. You mean over here? I guess me personally, I'm not too pressed by it because it's a little bit more subtle and I think it's at least tastefully done. It kind of, I don't even mind that it breaks the line of the weight personally. I think where I find usually offense is when the brand becomes like the whole identity on the back. You know what I mean? I think that's usually where I take a little bit of offense to the design. But I think here it's in a good spot where I am not personally too pressed by it. MTNU? Oh, I feel like we have to use GMK. I feel like it only makes sense because we use it as a thing for everything here. I know we're not using the screw tray, but right now my screw tray is filled with all the old cherry springs. So don't be upset with me, okay, guys? CRP Tulip would look good. Maybe another day we can play with some different keycaps on it. I mean, I typically only ever do Nixies with 18 mil springs. So, I mean, I'm all for the idea of putting 18 mil springs in it. Ball spin? Let me get this out of the way. Not this, dude, I know. And you know what's sad? It's going to stay there for like, I swear to God, unless I throw this out right this instant, it's going to stay there for like a month. Spring graveyards. Actually, no, I have to loop switches tomorrow, so this won't stay there for a month. ETA, someone said Q2. I think the idea is Q2, but I'm hoping it gets made a little earlier. However, I mean, it's good to just not be hopeful in that particular situation. Just expect Q2. All right, let's flip this over. Hey Alex, I hope you're having a wonderful evening stream. I got my key cult in today and I ordered crema for it and White Lotus switches. I'm so excited for April to build it after I get my Clara back. Dude, Marcia's building your board? Hell yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I hope you end up loving it. That's gonna be a sweet experience to have. I know we don't need to take this off, by the way, but I want to see what's underneath the weight. Just to show you guys as well, in case you guys want to see or not, doesn't matter. I don't know a good way to do this right now, so all I'm going to do is very carefully do this. Put this in my lap. So this is what it looks like on the inside over here. Okay. This brass piece does have some chunkiness to it. It's not super thick, but I would say this like does have some validity for weight here. And then just a cable channel underneath with access to the screws for the weight. Cool. Nothing too crazy. I appreciate it. Let's put this back. Just got here. Was the Tess65 built already? Nope, we're doing it after this. It's going to be a bit of a longer stream today. I hope you guys don't mind. Can you weigh it fully built? Yeah, of course. Nixie's Let's Go. That sounds like a fun build. Client build or proto? This is a prototype build. Oh, I need to put the top mount on. Perfect. Actually, for these screws, are they a different bit or are they all the same bit? I did see the new Encore colors. We will be covering that as well. I mean, I don't think it'll sound drastically different or be drastically different, but we'll try some different switches and stuff. Same thing's perfect. This is only top mount. Only top mount. And based off my experience with top mount keyboards, I think I can immediately probably recommend my favorite configuration is most likely going to be a plastic plate. What PCB did you get for the Tess65? You know, I don't know. I haven't opened it yet. We will find out. Talmud has the best space bars. All subjective. Sometimes I feel like I've gotten great space bars out of other boards, or sometimes I go back and forth with what I like. All subjective though. I got a build for you in Jan Feb. Do you think I should send the build request now? Honestly, Dirty? Yeah. My December is completely wide open, but I am at one final slot for November. I'm not expecting December slots to go really quickly. Just because it's the holidays, but I mean, if you guys need things done for December, I think there's literally one build for all of December. So now is a great time to start asking. But yeah, if you guys want like way off in advance and want to like, you know, secure a certain day, then 110%. Do it early as possible. All right. Build number 2, by the way. Ooh. I'm excited to do the second build, man. I actually appreciate a board only doing one mount really well instead of 2 to 3 mounts. I'm in the same boat. I mean, I'm always going to say I prefer a board done to the best of its ability and thoughtfully done with one mount, rather than just kind of like sticking one mount and then you're kind of like trying to fiddle and get another mount, but that ruins the first mount. So I think that's the trade-off there. I couldn't get the glare, so this is my alternative. This is looking sweet so far. Look at that, eh? Look how nice this looks. Neo 75 taking shots. I don't know. Listen, I love the Neo 75 for what it's worth. I just think the Neo 75 bottom mount is just such a weird addition to add to the board. I just don't think it was necessary. piece of my hair. The new Zoom 75 looks interesting, though. I mean, all Wuche boards sort of interest me with the way they look. And I think they have a cool style for what it's worth, but sometimes I do find the Wuche boards can go a little too crazy with how many mounting styles they have. But then again, so did QWERTY Keys, and Neo at one point was also going crazy. I prefer a board that knows what it is and implements the best mount for the board and design they've chosen. That said, people with love and customization can appreciate market forces. I mean, yep, I think there's different products meant for different people, 110%. And I love that, by the way. I think more variety is never a bad thing. It's because they can't do top mount with a ball catch system. Oh, I feel like they should have just not added a second mount. I feel like the second one is a very poor mounting style. There's just a lot of like internal vibrations and just non-flattering sounds to the keyboard that I think it was just a bit of a mistake personally. Alrighty, look at this. Looking sweet. I do like my silver boards. The 9-degree type angle is crazy to me. I haven't done a 9-degree board in a little while, it feels. Or I feel. Definitely very cool. GMK Darling? No. Do we? No. Let me see. We could do BRG. BRG could look cool. Darling, please. Do you guys want GMK Darling? I'll leave it up to you guys. No thanks. Darling, Alex? Yes. Yes. No, darling? Okay. Just, you know what? I need to sit down. We need to put it to a vote. I'm only going to give you guys 2 options. We're going to do 2 options, so we'll make it simple today. Just because I feel like sometimes we get stuck here. Collectively, we all kind of get stuck here with the keycap things. We'll do... no. We'll do... or Darling. And we have 2 minutes to vote. I really do feel like sometimes we do get stuck here like crazy. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, fuck. Let's go with the keycaps then. While it's at it, I'll put some stuff away. The votes have spoken, truly. Let it drop. Oh, my little plant. Whatever. Boneyard. Here's... May have to tune up the stabs a little bit more, but...
You love GMK sets, Alex? Name every GMK set.
I can't. Okay, I don't want to spoil it. I don't know why I did that for. Fuck. I do that every time. I just want to make sure the keys are working good, man. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Didn't really want to spoil it for myself. I think Boneyard's a sick choice for this. Honestly, how dare you? I liked the T's, huh? 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I have this in the wrong spot. Dude, I think this plate was the move. I think this was an excellent plate for this. Ooh. 9 months and coming up. What's up, Destin? How you doing, man? The sound, oh my. Yeah. I'm already I can already tell I'm vibing with the sound profile. Nice. Stop teasing his daddy? I'm really sorry about that, dude. Which switches are we using? We are using Nixies. I have done them with 20520. I was going to try GS2 on this, but I'm already trying a spring I'm not familiar with. And then the spring, I know it's like a crazy I shouldn't be scared of it, but I'm not used to 14.5 millimeter springs. When I do my Nixies, I typically go with something a lot longer. So this is a bit of a newer feel for me. I don't think it'll impact sound too much, if none at all. But I also filmed them with Desky films. I think I have concluded in my A/B testing that I really don't think I like using plastic films anymore. I think I really only like using, well, by plastic I mean like the TX films, like the stiffer films. I really like using, oh shoot, my bad. Desky films. I think Desky films are fantastic. Exactly what I look for in a keyboard, or I guess switch rather. Just hanging out, enjoying the content. Thank you for always being here to provide. Hey man, thank you, dude. Monday is going pretty okay. I have no major complaints. It's been a little frustrating today, but we're pushing through. Yeah, it's gonna be a smidge of a longer stream today. We're also gonna do another board after this. Although I don't think the other board's gonna take as long as this one here. Less things to do and all that jazz. Yeah, that's better. Desky and Swag Key films, the best results for me. Yeah, I've had the most consistent, or at least results up my alley that I prefer using Desky films. They just compress nicer. So more up my style, I guess. Ooh, my Artisans in here. I found a lot of my old Artisans the other day. I'll dust them off and I'll show you guys them next time we do stream. Pause at the end. It's backwards, my bad. When Alex teases a sound test, my bad. I like how it says page up instead of page up. I have to put my keycaps back into a container that has them in order. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'd love the luxury of doing that too, but I think I don't really have the space for all those kind of containers. So these are just a lot more usable for me. Just a lot more usable. It shows you here who asked for Boneyard. Does Chozo not like Boneyard? I can't remember. Does he hate Boneyard? My memory is fading. What's the worst switch you like based on the sound? Wait, what? What's the worst switch? I'm confused by that, Zanny. Do you mean like what switch do I like the least? You're depriving me of my rest. Please, I beg you, make your stream shorter. Let me speed it up a little bit here. Ooh, that's not a good sign. My S key is more worn out than anything else. That means I'm a coward. I'm real sorry about that, guys. Shake my head. Based on the sound, I mean the switch I like the least. Oh man, is it an okay, acceptable answer to tell you that because if I don't like a switch, I give them no attention? I don't have a good one for that, unfortunately.
Wow, 7 months already? Here's to, at least, 7 more months.
Thank you, Neon. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think you hurt the TTS, though. He was saying ow. No, I mean, I don't know if this counts. I I always forget what they're called. What were those Logitech switches called? Like from their old lineup of their own like proprietary switch. Oh jeez, I don't remember. Whatever those were, I didn't like them. The Roamer G ones, yeah, those were terrible. If you really want me to give an answer to that, Roamer Gs were awful, and they should have never been a switch in my opinion. Those were pretty bad. Chat, if Alex isn't going to buy GMK High-Vis, I will start a GoFundMe so we can raise the funds together. Oh my gosh. Why, you want me to get High-Vis? V1 JWK Blacks? No, these are fine. Boneyard looks classy on this, does it not? It looks... Oh shit, I forgot one keycap. And I just put everything in here already. Well, shoot. I forgot to do this last one.
Thank you for answering this. Now, would you like to hear random clips of the Roma G or random flash of GMK Gregory?
Roamer G's. What am I supposed to put here? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna put something random. I'm gonna put a numlock. Screw it. Scroll lock? I think I put scroll lock there. Whatever. That's going there. I don't care. Alrighty. Now, let's put some stuff away. Sordex, we need to take it out anyways, again in a bit. What do we think? Does it look good? Do we like the way it looks? Let's take out the Encore for a momento. Plugs in, works okay. Do we like it? Honestly, it does look real good. Ooh, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. I really want this to sound good because I like the way it looks a lot. So this is a top mount with PP plate, Nixies, cherry clip-ins, and GMK switches. Little HJ test. What did I say? PP plate? Oh, I thought you were correcting me. I did say PP plate. I kind of like this space bar. It's not as bright as like some of the other space bars I've done, but hold on, maybe. Maybe because it has so much room underneath. I kind of like it though. I don't know if it can get brighter. If I hit it right here. I mean, even that's not what I'm normally used to, but I think it's a deeper sound signature for the spacebar.
Wow, 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 good, good, good.
Thank you, Boney. The 14.5 definitely feel a little bit lighter. I know it's a little besides the point for the board, but I think I actually don't mind these springs. Would I use them again? Yeah, I'd use them again. I think these are nice springs. I've been kind of into those space bars lately. Guys, I don't personally think this is silent. Let me tune it up the space bar just a smidge too. The typing angle is, it's not something I'm noticing right away. I don't think there'd be a big learning curve with that. Spacebar's flat? Really? I don't think this spacebar's that flat. Do you guys want me to just go in and desolder it and try something different? Is that something? Maybe we should have mil-maxed it. Let me tune the spacebars up. I actually don't mind it. If this is the sound signature for the spacebar, I think this is quite different and kind of nice. Not everything needs to sound the same for me. It has a very deeper tonality, which I appreciate. Yeah, tuning the spacebar changed it a little bit. It does change depending on where you are on the board. Which you can see is a good or bad thing. Some people hate when that happens. I don't know. I'm enjoying, oddly enough, like I think both sounds of the spacebar sounds good. I think typically I know people will find it a little frustrating when boards are, I mean, it could also be my spacebar. We can try a different spacebar. Here, just to be certain. I don't know if it's this space. I don't think I've had issues with this particular spacebar in the past. But here, I'll try this spacebar from a newer GMK set. No, we're good. So yeah, there does seem to be some variance depending on the left and right side, which you can be upset about. You can call it not a good thing. I don't know if it truly matters to me none. I think more people want this, right? More people want this sound. This is a 7U spacebar, correct? But yeah, it just seemed to be some variance. There's nothing installed wrong, nothing like that. It's not the switch. There does seem to be some variance between left and right side. So it's not really super consistent across the whole way. I have a Constance here, and the spacebar sounds really consistent. I mean, we can try reseating the stabs really quick. I don't think those are the problem, though. No, they don't look like they're the problem. Usually involved with the stabs. We can try reseating them really quickly. I don't think that's the problem, though, but we can try it. I don't think I've ever had a keyboard that was perfectly even left and right. Likewise, it's first time building. Everyone relax. True. The spacebar being slightly warped. Well, I just tried two different spacebars and we're getting both the sounds being a little bit consistent there, but unless maybe the plate is pushing on the stab a smidge. We'll inspect it a little bit here. No, I highly doubt it's the switch, because if the switch is good on one side where it's being like poppy, so to speak, then I don't think it's the switch. I don't know. I kind of like the sound signature we started with, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Another bad stab stem? I highly doubt it's the stab stem. I think we would have heard like a random, like, irritating, scratchy noise from a stab stem. No, everything's installed okay, guys. Let's make sure everything's screwed in over here. Just for the sake of talking, I'll just pop it in and out. It's not sitting 100% nice there because of the thing there, but... I mean, overall I think it's fine. I kind of want to see what tinkering will do with it, though. Yeah, the only other thing I can really think of is if we just decide to switch swap this. If you guys want me to, I can right now. Just to cover all our bases. I really don't think it's the stabilizer. The stabilizer looks fine. Mil-max it. We already soldered it, so mil-maxing it's going to be a big pain in the ass. But if you guys want, I can swap the switch. Do you guys want me to swap it? Would you guys prefer that? It is a filmed Nixie, yes. Do you guys want me to? Sure, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna do it. Takes like not even a minute or two. I think the spacebar is fine, and people are being finicky about the spacebar IMO. It's fine. I know some people will complain about the consistency of a spacebar. I truly think that a lot of the boards I have don't have the same sound across. This is definitely a bit more dramatic in terms of like left to right. Can you change it to a Nixie? I've never tried that switch. Who knows? Maybe it is the switch. We'll give it a go. Let's combine this one. Oh, I don't know. We'll figure out a switch to put in there. Maybe we'll just put in a milky yellow. I think a milky yellow could be really cool. That's what we'll do. I think that desoldered not good. Let's see. I don't think that desoldered very well. Burr. Indeed, burr. Okay, let's reflow some of that solder back on. If you put a milky yellow, you may never get it out. Oh my god, I know. These milky yellows were crazy. Here for the juvenile fart jokes. Sent you a video of mine. I will take a look in a second here, menu. Oh, better. Much better. The background jazz guitar got me feeling some kind of way. I'm glad. Honestly, I like the background kind of jazz. It's a good aesthetic. It's a good vibe. Okay, let's try another switch. Let's just confirm. Who knows? Maybe it is a switch problem. Although I can't say I've ever seen that with a switch issue, but who knows? Who knows? Dude, the Hako desoldering gun, truly, me as well, one of the better investments I've made. Although I don't think everyone needs one, but it is a really good investment. Pog for fan use. Alrighty. Maybe it was the switch. I would be damned if that was the switch. Maybe something weird with the switch happened. Who knows? We will triple check when we assemble it. Sublimable. I cannot. Oh, for the Neo. Yeah, I have it on my desk because I want to do a write up on it, but I haven't decided what I want to write. I've been more like just staring at it, trying to get inspiration for like how I want to start writing. I don't know, writing can be difficult sometimes. You have to find like. I guess that's a little better. You have to find that like inspiration with writing, I feel. I've noticed this behavior with Nixies a while ago. I mean, it could have just been the spring. Honestly, I don't know. If it's really the Nixie causing an uneven spacebar, I would wonder how that would even be possible. Like, I understand more the stabilizer. I think it's the film. I will say the film on this is extremely even along the top. I remember Chroma having it. Interesting. They're hit and miss with spacebars. I will admit, Nixies can be hit and miss with spacebars. But very interesting. Don't think I've had that issue with an uneven spacebar with a Nixie, but I've had situations where I don't like a Nixie as a spacebar for sure. That I can confirm. I heard she's pretty good. All right. I mean, it definitely sounds different. I think that's more in line with what everyone seems to want. I actually still did not mind the little bit more of a flatter overall, deeper sounding one. It sounds like a Nixie. I kind of liked it more with the Nixie. Preference. At the end of the day, preference. Definitely a more even spacebar. Interesting though. Can't say I've ever had a Nixie be uneven. Or maybe I've just never noticed. So very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Something still up at the right side. I didn't lube the right side as much just because I thought it was the left side. But you can tell I need to tune a little bit more on the right side. That's literally it, which I can do right now, just for funsies. Not a big fan of the different switches for spacebars. I mean, preference for everybody. I still think the other spacebar was fun, and I'm not going to take away my experience with the other spacebar. I still enjoyed it. I knew it had a hunch was to do the stab lube. Oh yeah, I only did the extra lube really for that one there, which we'll do for this too. Although I'm having a bit of an issue with this particular thing lately. All right, can you hit the spacebar some more? Of course, give me one moment, please. I will admit though, with the PP plate, you can feel a little bit of the, like that vibration coming from it, which is fun. Two different types of space bars. I don't think I hated one or disliked one. I think both were cool. I don't know. Interesting find though in the Nixie. Very, very interesting. There's no shot bro is doing the test build today. We're already 2 hours in. We're doing the test. Do I think it's comparable to the Jane? I guess it depends on how you build it. I think this is a totally different board in my opinion. I do love the way this sounds though. I think the Alphas have a really nice fullness to them. I think it feels like a top mount, which really, you know, not really doing much as a top mount. I don't know. I think this sounds delicious. Sounds good. I don't think you'll be disappointed picking up this board, man. I don't think this is Jane Cope. If people are saying that, I think they're very wrong in my opinion. They want to know if it's really a Jane killer. Guys, okay, let me say that. You don't need no one to tell you if a board's better than another board. If you like the board, just buy the board. Please don't play into that. Don't play into that, guys. If you like the board, just buy the damn board. It doesn't need to be X board killer or this bit killer, or it doesn't need to be better than this one or the new replacement for this one. I like it. I think this sounds great. I think they killed it with this. I don't know. I liked it. Interesting find on the Nixie, though. I will say, though, I don't think I've ever seen a Nixie be that pronounced different left or right on any other board. Maybe it has something to do with the PP plate. Maybe it's a combination of things, but interesting. Definitely a membrane board killer. True. To be honest, or to be fair, I wish more boards came in orange. True. So nice.
At the end of the day though, the sound comes down to preference. I liked it though.
Yes, agreed. And now, we're going to take a look at the test. Guys, not the Nixie, okay? It was the plate. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go with that. It was the plate. It wasn't the Nixie. Leave my Nixies alone. I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised. I'm taking that. I'm learning on that one there for real. Because I did not think it'd be the switch. I really did not think the switch can cause that much variance from left to right. I'm usually, when it comes to switches, usually it'll just sound bad from left to right. But I've never seen variance like that from left to right. So that's very, very interesting. How dare you say that beats my $5 Dell King? Yeah, we're gonna do the test now. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty weird. Yeah, I've never seen that. First time. Alex sleeps with Nixies under his pillow trying to summon the Nixie fairy for answers. True. But no, if you guys are getting this, man, I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's a good sounding board. Solid sounding. And also looks great. So next up is the Tess. I don't actually know what color. I kind of want to look at the colors. I don't want to... Does it say on the side? I don't think it says on the side. Hold on one sec. Tess65. This one. So there's black, burgundy. Oh man, this board is cheap. And then do you also need to buy... Oh no, it has a PCB. Is this actually only $65? So guys, this was sent over by Divinity. I didn't really have a huge amount of chance to look up all the info for this board. This is kind of tacked on to today's build. Is this really only $65? Like with everything? $65 for a... Yeah, like... What? Burgundy, navy, purple, silver, creamy white, and sage. Do any of these cost more? I don't think it doesn't come with stabs. I mean, I'm totally fine with it not coming for stabs for 65 bucks. All right, well, let's see what I got. Let's put this down. It is GB, yes. It is a group buy. All right. Presentation of the box is cool. A lot of stuff in the box. So they sent over a polycarb plate, some foam, I guess all the plates to try here, and then a hot swap PCB. Interesting. That's why people keep asking if you built it. It makes sense now. And here's the keyboard. This is $65. Oh, this fell out. This looks like the sage colorway. Let's put this back in here. I mean, I can already see a few trade-offs they're going to have to do in the long term for this board. Like, it does have a proprietary daughter board over here. It does have hidden screw design. A pretty deep inset hidden screw, too. So this might be a bit challenging to open. But, I mean, other than that, 65 bucks? The coating on this looks fantastic. I think there's a little protective thing I'll peel off at the end. This is impressive. I don't know. Let's see if it says if it's cast or CNC. It has an interest, like the texture is very interesting. So it's Divinity X Moto Key, Tess65. Does it say? It just says 6063 aluminum. But I'm not too sure. I don't know if Divinity's still here to maybe answer that for us. I'm not too sure if it's cast or CNC'd. I'm really not sure. Is that anno or a spray coat? This is more of a spray coat. The weight? Hold on one sec. Oh, my throat's killing me right now. Weight looks cool. It's neat. It looks fun. It's a very basic shape, but I think this is like the most classy of all the basic shapes you can go with. The seam on the board's nice too. Wow, $65? I'm kind of still grasping this right now. Oh, how much does it weigh? I'm not too positive. I'll have to actually weigh this afterwards. I don't think there's a weight here on the website. No. Any seam enjoyers? True. All right, I guess. I mean, for what it's worth, what do I want to build this with? Are the screws in there for whatever mount this is? What mount is this? Did I not see gaskets somewhere? Oh, they're in here, I think. Can ribbon cables be dismissed when the board is only 65%? I mean, I still don't love the fact using proprietary daughter board. I think that's kind of meh. Did I miss something else in the box there? Let me go double check. What is this supposed to be for? Oh, is this for like a battery or something for the wireless mode? I think I have to put that in for like a battery cover. Check the box. Yeah, I'm gonna double check the box. There's a weight in place where the battery is to make it heavier. Or maybe mine has the weight then. Oh yeah, I definitely brought the gaskets in here. There they are. Interesting. $65. I don't know. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked. I think this is just the wired unit. I don't know exactly, but I want to guess this is the wired unit for a PCB. Yes, the wired one for sure. Yeah, I don't see any Bluetooth modules. Compatibility though? You can't even be mad at the hot swap, dude. You can't be mad at this. You get everything. I know some people aren't a fan of like North versus South or whatever. You can't be mad though. For people who want to just try something out for $65. Actually, is the hot swap unit more? Let me triple check. Hot swap is $10 more. $75 for hot swap. So if you go hot swap, it is $10 more. And if you go with the tri-mode hot swap, it's another $10. 75 USD for hot swap. Not bad. If you want to go solder, even better. And it looks like, I think you can even see over here, I don't know if they're supposed to be the same or if it's different. Could you technically build this plateless? You can technically build this plateless, right? Yeah, you technically could. How cool is that? I don't know if I'll do it on the hot swap. Do we do it? I don't even know if we try on the hot swap, man. I feel like I'm going to hate dealing with this afterwards. Do you think the weight is worth $40? Like this part? I mean, if it's just an alternate part that you come separately, then I mean, sure. We'll take this apart here in a second. Let's just start doing air stabilizers. You know what? I'm going to grab some screw-in stabs for this one here. We're going to grab some screw-ins. Let's try and build it plateless. I don't think I don't even want to attempt it. I feel like I'm going to get frustrated, and then it's going to ruin my experience. Hot swap plateless is not my favorite thing to do, by the way, guys. It's nothing. I mean, you can do it. You can try it yourselves. It's not my personal favorite to do. We could do top mount. I think what I want to do is my heart's telling me go with aluminum for this, for the plate, and then try the gaskets out. We have all the plates, I think. Yes. I want it. I think my personal thing right now is let's just go aluminum. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's my personal preference here. Made the board bouncy, which I'm kind of a fan of, right? All right, let's start our stabs. PC would let you do top and gasket. I mean, I can still do both. The only thing is I'm usually, if I'm being honest, I'm not the biggest fan of polycarbonate gasket. And I think that's where I'm kind of leaning into this board right now, is I think the gasket mount would be really fun. You know? Let's do this first so we don't mix up left and right. I hate plateless hot swap. Even worse when the board has tried some switches on Milmax sockets to accommodate for the... Yeah, I know. I'm not a big fan either. Just my own personal opinion there, but... Do you think the universe needs a force break? I think some people said they found it better with the force break. I can't speak on everyone's experience, but... So what do you guys think about the Constance today? Did you guys like it? What kind of gaskets does it come with? It comes with like little dumbbell gaskets. I believe that's what it looked like. Ooh, a little heavy in lube there. Let's take that out. I loved the Constance. Honestly, me too. Looks great. Constance was goated. Yeah, that's a nice board. Very, very nice. Alrighty. Glad I watched your review before purchasing. I don't think it's for me. Totally fair, dude. What made it not for you out of curiosity? And honestly, I think it's good to make those decisions, by the way, guys. Really kind of getting into the, the details of what you want in a board and making that decision. They're big purchases. They really are. And you know what? At the end of the day, guys, regardless if it's 50 or 500, please double check before you guys want to buy something. Like, really think about it. Don't just jump into it because of FOMO. Or you feel like the need to because everyone else is getting it. I think that's a dangerous route to go. Very, very dangerous. Not healthy. Looks way nicer than I expected. Thanks for the tour around the board. Anytime, Tim. But I want to be cool. For me, the Constance wasn't it because the board has a lot to do with $300 price tag. Yeah, I think, going back to it for a second, I think the board at $500 is definitely going to be a little bit tough to swallow for the more fancy edition ones. But it does have a lot of nicer details, like small details if you can appreciate them. But here's the thing, I don't know if everyone's going to appreciate them. You know what I mean? I really don't know if that's for everyone, which is fine. And you know what? I think it's very thoughtful that the designer put a lot of detail into it, but it has to be for a particular audience. Did you do the Enter 80? I saw more go up and tempted to go for the orange. Enter 80. Which one's the Enter 80 again? It sounds so familiar. I think it's very well priced for what it is. Yeah, I think it's a fair price. I don't think it's asking all too much for what I'm probably going to think is not going to be the most biggest run of boards at the price point. I don't think it's asking an unfair amount of money. Appreciation hasn't stopped people. They still buy BMWs without knowing how to drive. Damn! Very mindful, very demure. I think the Constance sounded good, but I don't like F13 TKLs. Totally fair. For $500, a better type for me? I wish. That'd be really cool. I think the price point's good. I think it's fair. I don't know if it's going to be for everyone. And I think there has to be some realistic expectations there. But I also didn't know Divinity was vendoring the board too. That's really cool. Oh, forgot to loop this one here. I love the design, but as I type on my only top mount board, I realized that top mount isn't 100% my thing. Totally fair, dude. I love that you've realized what you like. I think that's very important to kind of realize. Might want to look for a Constance on the aftermarket someday in the future. Not sure if I can carry another 3 kilogram board if I'm moving in the near future. Oh god, I know, dude. I just had to do that. Divinity's been great. If I can put you guys onto some good vendors, Divinity's been great. Like, that's not part of the bigger squad of vendors. I've also had great experiences with Dankeebs. If you guys want to shop at Dankeebs, they have some interesting, fun switches. I think they're going to be vendoring a few cool boards here in a little bit too. They've been around for a while. Dankeebs. What other vendors have been really awesome lately? As a contrast, top mount only is my thing, and I hunt Geekhack for any and every top mount. So did you pick one of these up, Neon? The Constances? Constance? Consti? I don't know anymore. I bought some stuff from Divinity today, so hell yeah. Kaneki's in Divinity. Oh god, my nose, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze or something. Who summoned me? Do you have your own keyboard shop, Dane? Confirm or deny right now. I can vouch for Switch Keys Daily Clap from Australia. Hell yeah. I've had good experiences ordering from both of those. I've definitely placed orders for things I could not find anywhere else. Not saving the setting I made in Vile. Oh, what happened? Wait, you have to save? I've never saved anything. Looking for some milky yellow switches. What types are good? The KS3s, I think they're called. I think that's like the actual code name for them, KS3s. They're the one, like the full milky ones. I love those ones. They're the best ones, dude. The absolute best. Alrighty. Almost done stabilizers here. This shouldn't take us too long to assemble this board. I mean, it's a hot swap board. I don't foresee us taking the entire night to do this. Have I tried Otemu Milky Yellow Silent Tactiles? Not those specifically, no. But I do really appreciate myself a silent tactile switch. I'll always appreciate one. I think they're fantastic. Oh, I know which one you're talking about now, the Inter 80. You know what? I almost forgot. That was a fun board, I think, if I remember correctly. I think I liked it. What stabilizers are these? These are Type Plus stabs. I actually really like these stabs. I heard they're getting a revision because of some problems people were having with wires not being 100% from the factory. I double checked all these. They're fine. Well, I was told they're fine. Solder just seems like it takes too long for me. I love soldering, it's so good. Do you know if the Tess is going to be in stock in the future? I don't have that information. I would assume there might be some extra units, but I don't know. I would hope so. Make sure I turn my soldering iron off. One time I actually forgot to turn it off. A long time ago when I was still newish to streaming. Oh man, I left it on all night. I was so scared. I woke up and like, oh shit. This ain't good. Do you know, or put them there. Opinion on best WOB set? Kind of want PBT fans WOB because the icons. I mean, it depends on what you like. Do you like PBT? Do you like ABS? I'm a big fan of ABS. How did the Constance turn out? I think it turned out great. I think it sounds fantastic. I like the overall sound profile from it. And I think the actual board itself, like just the finishing of the board, just the curves, like it just has a lot of really nice small details that I think feels very high quality on the board, and I really appreciate that about the Constance. It doesn't just feel like a board that was priced really high for the sake of being priced high. It is expensive though, and keep that in mind when you're buying the board. That should be a no-brainer though. All right, let's install some of these guys. Oh, you know what? I need the screws. I don't want to give into FOMO, but the test seems like good value. Don't give into FOMO. Try to resist. You know, reserve your judgment. If you have the money to play around with, you know, and you want to buy it, then go for it. But in my humble opinion, if you're just going to buy it for the sake of buying it because you need something to buy, I would take a breath. If you also don't have the money to buy it and you're like, you know, stressing out about that, my friends, don't stress. Don't buy. Easy peasy. You guys know how I feel about all this stuff. These are Type Plus stabs. Oh. I really want pizza now. You guys mentioned pizza earlier, and it's all I've been thinking about. 65% kind of scares me. But also curious. So it seems so reasonable way to try. I mean, dude, if this is a good intro for you guys trying the layout, I think this is a fantastic price point. $65? That's crazy to me. I'm still genuinely shocked because of the price. We're just screwing in the rest of the stabs. Yuri, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Thank you. But I'm genuinely shocked by this. Oop. My hands feel a little bit slippery right now. I really want a 65 XT board. I know, they're nice, huh? 65 XT slap. Maybe we can convince Divinity to run this in a 65 XT format. How sweet would that be in a 65? They can call it like the Tess65 XT. I lost one. That's okay. Also, Bull's making a 65 XT. Oh, true. True. A 65 XT, please. They're really fun layouts. Almost there. But damn, I appreciate this PCB more than you guys know. I don't know why. We've had like a string of just meh PCBs. TKD is making a Southpaw AT board. Do you mean the seal? Also, Yuri, thank you again, man. I appreciate the raid. How'd your stream go, Yuri? I'd buy a Tess65 XT if the badge was on the left. Oh, how do you guys feel about badges on boards? I used to hate them. Now I've just grown kind of meh on them. I know this has a badge on the right side over here. I don't hate it though. I really don't. Like I said, I think I'm a little bit more moot on them these days. Like I just don't, it doesn't bother me none. But I don't go out of my way to look like, I don't look for board with badges anymore. Like they're just not my thing these days. But like I'm not gonna hate a board if it has it and I really like the rest of the board. Ooh, that looks good with the quirky. I do like the way that looks. I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way. The pricing of this keyboard is nuts, right? So we're doing the technical $75 version because we're using a hot swap PCB. But if you go solder, this project's $65. The only thing I kind of want to know for this project, and I don't know if Divinity is still in chat. Maybe I can quickly send him a DM really quick. I think I'd like to know if this is a cast it project or a CNC project. I don't know if that was found out yet. I don't know if someone confirmed that yet, but I'm also very curious Actually, you know what? Maybe I can ping him right now. The Pangea Mini, it does look nice. This is the wired hot swap version. Dude, I have to admit, I really like the Constance sound. Is this CNC'd or... That is a very firm clack even off the desk. Very, very firm. For the price, I would expect this to be casted. I'm expecting it to be casted as well, but I'm just gonna triple check. Because like $65. One thing too that I think is a bit more nuanced, and I'm not too sure if people have, you know, done A/B testing on stuff like this in the past. I've had questions like, are sound profiles different when it comes to like a casted keyboard versus a CNC keyboard? I don't have a good answer for that. I would probably make the assumption that you're probably going to have some different variances of the way things are, like down to, you know, how something gets formed and cools and yada yada yada. But yeah, I think there's just too many variables to give people a good answer, because I have been asked that in the past. And there's nothing wrong with casted keyboards too, yes. I think there's this air of premiumness around something being CNC'd, for sure. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, if it is casted. Again, I don't know the answer. I'm trying to find that out too. Absolutely would. Cast parts are far less dense in machine billet, or than a machine billet, more porous. I wonder in the, like, I wonder some A/B testing on that, you know? I would love to see, like, you know what I mean? I would love to see, like, a board exactly the same, built with the same parts as an A to B test. I would love to see it. I think that'd be so cool. But I don't, like I said, I don't have a good answer, but I would imagine, kind of like what was just said, I think there would be some difference. Hey, guys, Divinity just told me this is CNC'd. I wonder if it's casted and then CNC'd. Because I've heard some people do that. Like, is it fully CNC'd? I don't know. I'm trying to find out too, everybody. Bye, Destin. Take care. Have an excellent rest of your night, man. Excellent rest. You have good rest too. Love you, buddy. I had a hunch it was CNC. They didn't say it was casted once in their promotional advert. I'm so curious now. If this is fully CNC, it'd be crazy. I wonder if there's any, like, so nice.
Missed the Constance build. How did it turn out?
I think the Constance turned out great, John Bond. I think it turned out great. Dude, I'm also, I don't know, I fully respect Divinity to not ever do something like that. But there's like a small part of me that thinks this is like a bit of both, you know what I mean? Because correct me if I'm wrong, there has been times where I've definitely seen boards, they're casted and then CNC'd, they're finished CNC'd. You know? Yeah, they could have done finishing passes with the CNC. I don't know the answer, man. I'm just also playing a little bit of devil's advocate here as well. But if this is fully CNC'd, damn. Did I miss one? Oh, what's going on here? Is this coding causing some? going on? Why isn't this coming out? A lot cheaper cases are more like a cast and CNC, significantly cheaper. Yeah, could. I mean, it could be. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. Why the fuck isn't this coming out? I feel like it's just a little bit bound too much to this. All right, got it. All I have to do is put a little bit of pressure. Oh, look at this. I guess this acts as some sort of force break, or I don't know if this is some alignment thing for... I don't know if the PCB also sits on top of this. But I guess let's take a closer look at this. I mean, I don't know, man. Closer look at some of the detailing here. There's that badge. Very pretty. Here's some of the edges. They are a little bit more rounded off, which, again, gives me that illusion that this might not actually be seen. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to find the truth, too. So this is a faux seam. This is not a real seam to this keyboard here. Ooh, come on, camera. I thought this might have been an actual... So this is done as a decorative seam. Which, you know what? I'm here for. I like that. Interesting. That's funny. Yeah, usually you would avoid that. Kind of based? I'm not gonna lie, kind of based, for real. I do appreciate that. Internals. If it wants to focus. I can't see what I'm doing here. A fake seam does give them a bit of control on how large the gap would be. Yeah. My guess is they either got a god tier cheap manufacturer or the MOQ is stupid high. Either way, I'm getting like more and more impressed by this by like the second. There is some finishing issues right over there. Just to be like, I'm super critical about the $65 keyboard. You can see right over here. You can see it's kind of, the finishing's not 100% on that, but we're just getting into the nitty gritty here. Here is the daughter board, which, again, proprietary. Meh, but it is what it is. And here's some of the other finishing here. I know, dude, I'm still... Here is the bottom piece. So this version's 75. Oh, is the weight also affect? Hold on. You know what? I forgot to even check the weight. You're very correct on that. Let me triple check. You're right. My mistake, guys. I forgot to look at the weight we're looking at. So this version, if you want to get with the stainless steel weight, is 125. If you want to go with an aluminum weight, I think this is the stainless steel. Yeah, it's PVD'd. If you want to go with an aluminum weight, it is minimum... let's not use the try mode here. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Let's start from the wired hot swap. 115 for this particular version with the stainless steel PVD'd weight. If you want to go with a brushed stainless weight, though, which I feel like probably would be my choice, the brushed stainless is $80. So it's a $5 premium over going with the aluminum. Bruh. That's crazy. Yeah, you want me to take this off? That is crazy. I wish keyboard designers would branch out from avocado green. I like avocado green. You know what? Green's very in right now across the board for everything. Okay, I guess my second question, which I'm not 100% sure of. Again, I apologize for not being like the master of knowledge on this board right now. Are they giving you a 200 gram weight to go along with this price point? Yeah, I think you do get a 200 gram weight. Only with the stainless steel. Okay, so they're just giving it to you this with the stainless steel. Alu weight, no, okay, that makes sense. That's where the battery would go. Yeah. That's sick. So if you buy the stainless steel, hold on, I'm just trying to read up on this right now. Again, apologize. This was kind of given to me, not so much last minute, but I had to kind of pick an early day date for this, and this wasn't really on my agenda to do. So I'm also learning as you guys learn too. Damn, that is crazy. There's a lot of value to be had in this board, FYI. A lot of value. Although I guess this makes sense. Yeah, I was about to say, why didn't they just combine this thing? But obviously it's to allow the battery if you want to pick one there. I almost feel like there's no reason why you would go with the aluminum weight. Is that fair to say? Like, I feel like, why would you not spend the extra $5? You know? Would the daughter board be available as an extra product? I'd have to check the accessories here. Looks? Maybe. I don't know though. I still feel like for an extra $5, you can just paint it yourself. Because they want to be able to advertise a $65 board. True. And you know what? Maybe some people don't give a shit. They're going to load it up with foam anyways, so they probably don't care what that comes out to. That is true too. All right, so we're up to $80 for this board, which is not bad. Can it be a switch instead of a badge? No, because there's no socket for that over here. So unfortunately, or whatever way you want to look at it, you don't get the option of switching out the badge, which I feel like might have been actually no, because it wouldn't have fit. Never mind. Alright, let's just use some HMX switches. I didn't have anything prepared for this today because, again, I wasn't 100% if I could even stream this tonight, but I really want to get this done tonight, so I'm kind of too excited now. In the off chance I only have $70 in the bank, I need $5 to my boy Alex on an ice cream date. Dude, what kind of ice cream are we going for right now? What are we thinking? Yeah, we're going to use some HMXs. I don't have anything else pre-prepared for today. Because again, I didn't truly have this super prepared for myself this week for this particular board. The Constance I did. Hibiscus coffee flavor. Ooh, I love coffee ice cream. Plus, I feel like HMX switches is a good pairing to go with this because I feel like a lot of people would probably pair this with HMX. Even if you max out this board, it's still a fraction of the priciest Logitech MX that people at my office think is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So, okay, here's the question then, because I can't do quick math in my head. If you max out this board, and let's just shop from Divinity right now.
This board was a little treat from Alex because we have been so good.
Thanks, Boney. If you max out this board, get some cheap switches, stabilizers, and a keycap set. What does this come out to? Again, let's just assume shipping is going to cost us, I don't even know, let's just say $20. And then also, let's assume only buying things from Divinity just to make it simple and keep the price down. Yeah, because, okay, so let's just say that we go with the $80 version, which is the one I'm building now. And then I'm pretty positive we can get 70 switches if we go with cheap switches. I want to say for less than $30. I think even that's kind of high on switches. So let's just say 110. And then a good set of keycaps. I feel like you can still get a good set of keycaps for like $50 to $70. So 100, let's just say 170 to be fair. Plus shipping, $20. So $190 for everything all in, maybe. And you could potentially get even cheaper if you get cheaper switches. Because I think Divinity has cheaper switches, technically. Pretty crazy. With the board maxed out, still be like 250 USD max. Which is still, I'd say, with keycaps and getting a project to do, I still say it's very fair. We gotta put some vintage switches, the real expensive kind, on this. That'd be funny. I would say HMX and SWK all kind of sound same-ish, yeah. Does Viniki do the free shipping on 4GBs? They might do, Tess65 is excluded from free shipping. So it looks like this is not including their free shipping. But like I said, let's just assume $20 to $30 for shipping maybe. I like the color of this though. The sage is really pretty. $100 keycaps if you want to ball out. Yeah, I think you can literally buy keycaps more expensive than this board. That would be funny too. $10 for shipping the test. God damn. I mean, it's a pretty small sized box, and they're not including any sort of crazy large items in it that would also make the box bigger. Very cool. Alu Mizu on this. Do you guys like the aluminum keycap sets? I don't like them at all. I don't think they're my cup of tea. I think they're a novelty item for me at best. Very much a novelty item. These are HMX switches. I can't remember the name of these ones. Oh shit, it was on the tip of my tongue and I don't remember. I just kind of grabbed them in a hurry today. They're Sue switches, I believe, but the recolors, they're not like the proper colors or whatever. They're not jammies. No, they're not jammies. They're like the alternate color Sues, or oh no, sorry, the other ones are alternate color Sues. The other ones are purple. These are just regular Sues. Sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. These are the proper color. You're right. I think the ceramic stuff's a bit not my thing either, but people like them, so put them in Star Wars GMK caps on them. I probably will stick a GMK set on this, by the way. Sorry, not sorry. Alrighty. I'm not going to use any foam because, I don't know, I just don't want to use foam. GMK Wasabi. Actually, let's put this on first. Everyone's using ribbon cables these days. It pains me. I fucking hate them. Oh my gosh. Got it. Yeah, just some dumbbell gaskets for these. I'm assuming the smaller side goes on the bottom. We're just going to put that on the PCB side here. You know, the fact that you can even build this plateless, I still recommend solder for it, but obviously you can go either way. I think is also a plus and pretty smart to include in this. I think that is very thoughtful. Also, can I speak for 1 second about the placement of everything? Extremely awesome. This project has no mounting points underneath the spacebar. And even the gaskets kind of exclude the whole spacebar area. Look at that. How wild is that? That is, apparently, according to Divinity, this is fully CNC'd. FYI. Again, I'm a little bit damn on that. Like, that is some wild information to hear about, but damn. Very crazy to me. This is fully CNC'd. You know, I was half expecting this to be cast it, then finished. But if this is fully CNC'd, god damn, dude. Fuck these ribbon cables. Oh my goodness, I hate them so much with a burning passion. Okay, realistically though, without me being passionate and emotional about this, ribbon cables are not bad per se, but I have shaky hands and I find them very difficult to insert. Okay, that didn't go in the way I wanted. Order another keyboard. Ah, got it. I think I understand why they want to have a ribbon cable here, because it's super flat against this, so whatever. This is interesting too. I think this is rather thoughtful. I think these little corner silicone blockers here is quite interesting. Cool though. Yeah, there are some, actually I wonder. We don't have to clip any switches, which is a good sign. I'm going to point out a little something here. This is I don't know if this is a major point of criticism. I just realized, I don't even know why I didn't call this out earlier. There are Phillips head screws on something that I feel like you may unscrew a lot. I feel like this would be rather simple to get swapped to a hex screw. Oh, it's just like 99% perfect though so far. Like this build is not bad so far. Yeah, I'm already not liking the Phillips screws though. Wait, mine are hex? No, these are for the top mount. Really? Yours are hex? No, you're right. Okay, never mind. I'm right. Whew. I was like, damn, did I get a weird board? Philip is such an L. Yeah, I'm hoping Divinity he can maybe make a swap on this. I really don't feel like this would be a problematic swap on this. I think it's just the photos. Oh, okay. Like I said, I think it's a valid call out just because, again, this is a part where you're going to... I feel like, you know, if it was on the weight, I'd complain, but I wouldn't complain that much. Oh, geez. This is why I don't like these as well. But this is on a piece where you're going to be unscrewing this potentially a whole bunch of times to kind of find the build you like. They swapped the screws to Phillips just to trigger Alex? Yeah, maybe. All right. Now, to figure out what we're dressing this up with. Oh, also the feet. Oh, no, the feet are already on. Nice, so they just give me some extra feet. Oh, wait, are these other little gaskets I'm supposed to put on? Or is this another alternative way I can mount the gaskets? These I actually don't know what they're for. I think these are probably another alternative way you can mount things. Or maybe just some sort of... Man, I have no idea what those are for. Did you play around with these too? If you figure out, let me know. I don't know. I didn't even see this. Force brake pads? No, these are thick, dude. Look at this. It's thick. I'm not too sure. Let's see what we got. You said you guys want dandy? I don't even know where my dandy set is. Dandy. Dandy's not here. Huh. Wasabi? Wasabi. Where the fuck is my wasabi set? Wasabi. What does the wasabi box look like again? Wasabi. Maybe that's over here. I'm just gonna move some stuff out of the way here, guys. Forgive me. You might hear me rustling around a little bit. You guys want wasabi, right?
is? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, okay, here's wasabi. I think wasabi would look really nice in this actually. I think wasabi's a good call. I think Dandy might be too much of this same color green. I think it's just going to be too much of a very, very standard colorway. I'm more into this personally. Botanical could look really cute on this. I don't know. I'm kind of vibing with wasabi myself. I'm kind of feeling it. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here. It's gonna look so good. All right. Alrighty. Alex, monarchy has decided. Yeah, today I'm just calling the shots on these sets. Oh, this is N. I thought this was W. It definitely is bouncy. Look, I mean, I don't actually. You guys can't tell from this side, but definitely has some bounce to it. Ooh, I think we use the accent. I think the accent might look sweet on this. Build process was extremely simple. Divinity, I'm going to do one call out for the entire board because so far that's the only call out I have. I would very highly suggest swapping the screws to screw in the case from Phillips to a hex screw. Just because it's a point of access, I feel like people will probably... people will probably unscrew that part a lot. And I feel like just because of the nature of them stripping easy and just getting damaged and potentially, you know, not lasting the most of all the different types of screws. Don't use the accents? All right. But yeah, I would suggest swapping. That'd be like my biggest call out so far. I have no other call out. I'm still in shock that this is fully CNC'd. Phillips tech shouldn't be a problem. We'll talk a bit with their manufacturer. Hell yes, dude. Look at that, guys. We made one meaningful change. We did it. We contributed. W Divinity, indeed. They probably did so people don't have to get a hex screw head. No, they would need to have a hex screw head because these are hex. The top mount screws are hex. So I think that would be a little off the table. If they can do hex here, they can do hex here. It falls apart over there. It actually starts at 65, but I would be hard pressed to recommend just the 65 one. I feel like my recommendation is strongly going to be towards getting the $80 one, just because you get the stainless steel weight. I feel like that's probably your more value-oriented purchase there. The gaskets are random packaging. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep them though. Those come in handy. You guys don't realize those come in big handy for random other projects. Oh yeah, sorry. A little cheaper if you solder. I'm just kind of basing it off the hot swap model. My bad. It is a little cheaper if you go with the solderable unit. Regardless though, I think you should definitely swap to the stainless steel weight. And that's a must. Gotta say, this is pretty interesting. Hurry up, I need to go to bed. Man, everyone's going to sleep so early. Wait, is it early? 10 o'clock. Yeah, decently early. So the stainless steel weight is going to be a bit of a different density. Albeit this is a weight that's going to be more on the bottom of the keyboard. It's not really a pass-through. However, I do feel like the extra density in the... Just because even the way the daughter board is cut out, it does have a hole to kind of go underneath. You will get a more fuller sound than just going with the aluminum counterpart. If this was a completely flat bottom, I'd be a little bit more like hesitant on that particular recommendation, but I feel strongly that the stainless steel probably will be better. Also, it might even add to the air of more premium to your keyboard, because a lot of people do associate heavy with premium. These are HMX SU switches. Oof, did we gasket mount? We're just gonna gasket mount this one here right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to try both mounts, to be honest. I'm feeling a little bit tired from doing 2 builds, and it's a smidge late for me. But I hope everyone's okay with me just trying the gasket right now. If not, I'll take it apart and do the other one too. Alright, I'll do the other one. If one person hopes, I'll do both. Just let me set this up real quick. Why? W Alex. Alex needs to sleep. It's okay. Oh, that's where these keys went. Peas already on the table. I know I probably put around a bunch over here because I'm a little sweet right now. Can you do another quick sound test of the Constance after this? Yeah, of course. Oh, I put the Y in the wrong spot. Oops. And then I need the I. Where is the I? I. Where is it? Do I see it? Move it over here back, so. Do you guys see it? Twizzlers for the extra energy? I wish. I'm trying to behave right now. I'm trying not to go too crazy with snacks. Where's my eye? Oh my gosh. I probably just don't see it. It's somewhere on this table right now. The green really is pretty though. Right on my face? Yeah, I know. I was waiting for someone to say that. Oh, right here. Fuck. I thought this was the number 1. My bad. And then I'm just going to slap some random things on that side over there. Hope nobody minds. We'll just slap end. No one hate me for this, please. End page down. Look it. Oh, it does look really good with wasabi on it. Ooh, it actually looks hot with wasabi on it. I love the contrast between the case. And I will even almost say it feels like the Legends... I know this is not an exact match for the green, but it's like damn close. Ball spin? That is very, very close. No, the bezel thickness on this is not too thick either. Like, it's not too crazy. It's a good-looking board. It's doing its thing. Like I said, side profile. The full seam kills me, but I actually really like the seam on this board. It adds some character to the side. You know what? Okay. HMX switches, aluminum plate, gasket config. I might just change up the space bar. I feel like maybe we can quickly try a different space bar out here. Honestly, dude, this is not bad at all. This is exciting. Yeah, let's try a different space bar just for funsies right now, but We could reach for the Nixie. The Nixie could sound potentially really good in this. Where's my switch puller now? I'm losing my mind right now. Where'd I stick it? Hello, switch puller. Where'd you go? Where's my switch pullers? I've been losing them like crazy this week. Oh, right here. Fuck, right beside me. Blend in with my case. Can you compare this with something similar like a Kohaku? I don't like the Nixie in this. Maybe this particular Nixie is not good. Maybe it's just a bad Nixie. Let me try something different. Hold on. Maybe this particular switch, unfortunately, is giving us some problems right now. Oh my goodness, please switch. Why are you locked in there? Please. Don't do this to me. Oh my god, it's like being jammed in there now. I don't want to leave now. It kind of like, it's like, no, this is where I belong. Don't take me out, sir. Hold on, let me use a different switch. TKL puller here. Or switch puller, rather. Struggles with, I mean, dude, everyone struggles. No matter how much experience you have, you're going to struggle at times. If anyone tells you different, they're fucking lying and they're just trying to act cool. Sometimes things happen and you struggle a little bit. Oops. There we go. Gotcha. Let's do... You know what? Let's try Milky Yellow just for funsies, and then we can try an Obscura switch maybe. I feel like the Obscura might also be a good one. I have an Obscura ready to go. Ooh! Ooh! The Milky Yellow is kind of hitting hard. Interesting. Very interesting sound profile there. You know what? Fuck this particular keycap. I lost my Razor one. I'm so sad. And let's try an Obscura. It's weird. I actually think the Milky Yellow is the right fit for this. You can definitely tell the board has a bit more... Okay, the board does have a bit more of... And again, I'm going to be as clear as possible. This is not a negative thing. The board has a bit more of a... I don't want to say empty because it's not the word I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the word empty. I'm looking for like... the board has almost a leaning more, I guess, let's just call it what it is. It definitely leans to a bit more, not so much resonant, but it has more of a metal sound signature to it. And that might be just because it has a smaller weight, or maybe the weight's an exterior weight. But it's by no means taking away from the board itself. Oh yeah, the Milky Yellow I think is the best one on this. I mean, that's solid for the price point. Very solid for the sound point. Or for the price point, rather. It sounds great. Alright, so I guess the next thing here is we'll try top mount. Also, the reason why I don't particularly love hidden screw designs, just as an FYI, guys, is this. I know I just assembled this, but... playing the guessing game of where the mounting points are is never fun. Here, I think this is a winner. I don't see why you would. I don't see why people would say otherwise. I think this hits in all the right notes. Definitely a winner in my book at the very least. unscrew this really quick. I used the aluminum plate for this today, guys. I hope that's okay. The alu plate. Do I think this is the best combination of parts for the top mount? Absolutely not. I think it's far from it. At least what I normally prefer. But I'm willing to try it out for you guys because everyone wants to see what top mount sounds like. So I will give it a go. But I'm gonna make this little disclosure that I don't know if this is my favorite parts for the top mount. So I don't know if I'll even like this particularly for the top mount. I think polypropylene or polycarbonate or palm plates for top mount is definitely more up my alley. Alright, so I still need this, but I'll also need whatever bit that was needed for the other one there. Where's that little baggie of screws? It is. Do I like polypropylene plates new to stream? I like polypropylene a lot. I think PP plates definitely have crept up in terms of like what I like in my rankings, I guess, for my personal stuff. Man, forgot to ask, does PCB use the same layout? What do you mean by that? Would I do a aluminum half plate? Yeah, I think aluminum half plate's awesome. You get best of both worlds when it comes to top mount. Polypropylene is this year is like how PC was 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, I think more people have been liking it just because it does have a slight bit of an edge when it comes to like how deep a board can get. I do think it definitely offers a smidge of a deeper sound profile, but obviously up to how you build it. Really, really up to how you build it. But I think this is I don't know, man, I think this is a winner. Just based off the gaskets alone. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel. I really don't know how, but I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty good buy. Nylon too has been crazy popular. You're right. I mean, this might be good. I don't know. We'll see. Again, normally, just so you guys can understand my preferences and biases, I think polycarbonate and plastic plates, for me at least, sound really good for top mount. Kind of like with the Constance we built today. I think that's like very much up my alley. But it really depends on what you do. I couldn't tell which plastic plate was which plastic plate was which in a blind test. That is very interesting to hear too, honestly. That is very, very interesting. I think I could maybe tell, because I've definitely heard a little bit of some of the nuances when it comes to the sound profiles here and there. But honest to God, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't tell. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the aluminum with the HMX switches, and I don't know about this particular combination of things. I mean, it is what it is. I think this would have to be a plastic build with me, and I would want to change the switches entirely for me to like the top mount. But it sounds like an okay-ish top mount board right now. Again, I think this is going to be part dependent. Like, you're going to have to want to...
Alex, random questions. Do you keep track of how many keyboards you build a month, and if so, what is the average?
No, I don't. I wish I did. I should do that. But I'd probably say, well, like 15 keyboards a month.
I liked it way more in gaskets. Thank you, Gable. It's not too bad. I think the gasket's superior for this. If we were to go to plastic plate, if we were to go with a different switch, maybe this could change what I think about the top mount. It sounds kind of empty for a top mount. But again, I think it's just everything we chose right now. I think this is very much not a top mount configuration. I think this is very much intended to be, at least the parts I chose, gaskets. And the gaskets felt good. Obviously, if you like top mount, hey, you get the option for it. But I think this is definitely a gasket mount first. Nothing short of impressive for the price point, though. For about, what, $80 total? $75 if you go with solder. Or if you don't want any of the weights, $65 to start. Dude. Extremely solid board. Especially, and I can't get over this, the fact that it's fully CNC, dude. That part is crazy to me. I'm still not quite over that part. I'm still grasping that particular part too. So, sorry, Gets, I'm not following. What do you mean by like both PCBs use the same layout? Like the solder / hot swap? I'm pretty positive there's no difference. You should be able to get everything you want because I only see one map for the PCBs. Yes. You get everything with the hot swap version 2. Divinity should do bundle sales with this. Ooh. I think the Bakeneko Go has its own... It has its own use case, right? I'm not going to discredit... I'm not going to say like one board's better than the other. The Bakeneko Go seems to be very targeted towards having this really efficient PCB that lasts a long time with its wireless capability. I think what this is supposed to be is because this, I can tell you right now, this feels like the more premium product. This feels like it's going to be the more premium version of the 65. I don't think this directly competes, in my humble opinion, with the Bakeneko Go. I think the Go is a different use case. I think where this mostly would see its competition is like the Neo boards, like the Wuche boards. Would I choose this over the Neo? I can tell you, I like the sound profile of this one here a bit more. But when it comes down to look, I will admit, I think the QK boards do look really sharp, and I'm gonna have to go with the QK boards, and like the maybe even like the Neo boards. Obviously, totally different price bracket. But I think this is, yeah, the Lumen Key 65 might be its biggest like challenger for me. Like if I had to pick just one, but I can tell you, I would pick this over the Neo just for sound. Definitely for sound and somewhat for feel, I guess. And then you guys want me to weigh it, right? All right, I'll go get a weight. Almost fell. Let me see. Where did I put my scale? Where art thou? Where are you? Oh, here it is. Found it. I mean, yeah, the Bakeneko also has that one little weird issue too, where it does bend, I guess. Hey, sorry about that. That sounds terrible. All right. It's going to come in at, fully built, 3.1 pounds. Stainless steel weight, though. So, not bad. 1.4 kg. Ursa's like, come on, man, rest the world scale here, please. 1.41. Fully built. All right, everybody, I'm exhausted. I think we covered enough today. I'm extremely happy with both builds we did today, by the way. And if anyone wants to hear one last sound test of the Constance,
Yeah, they are total opposite spectrums for what they sound like. All right, everybody. I hope everyone had a good stream. I hope everyone had a good time. Yeah, I'm tired. W stream, big dog. Yeah, we covered a lot today. We indeed covered a butt ton today, so very awesome. Let us go find someone to raid. Thanks for the double builds. Anytime at all. Let's just go raid CG. He's building a Numa. That was fun. Not my first time just watching the VOD on YouTube. Thanks for being here, man. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everyone learned some stuff. Again, final little word. Guys, watch what you buy. Be financially responsible, please. Just because it seems like it's the hype thing to do, don't do it just because based off of that. Be responsible with your purchases. You know, you don't want to make yourself broke over a hobby and then hate the hobby because of said thing. So, not worth it. Bye, everyone. I hope you guys have a lovely day or a lovely night. Fuck, it's like 10 o'clock. You have a good night. You guys better sleep well, by the way. Everyone better have good dreams. Bye, everybody. See ya. I'm going to go sleep too. Bye.